Did you summon me? Well, Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Hello, hello. It's Magic Day. We're gonna be doing some magic today. Hello, how are y'all doing today? Welcome in. Happy Wednesday, like I said. Welcome in, Christian. Welcome in, Inferno. Welcome in, Richard. Welcome in, Xanthus. Welcome in, Willie. Welcome in, Mana Seeker. Welcome in, Felix. Welcome in, Dovahkiin. How are y'all doing today? And welcome in, Hyperwhale as well. Hello, hello. Still very happy about Monday. Remind me what happened on Monday? I forgot now. Also, welcome in, Richard. You wanted to know... Oh, right, there is a big Hololive fight happening. A Yu-Gi-Oh fight and Hololive happening. I forgot who was dueling. Hello, Voyage. Welcome in, Gamebot. Hello, hello. I'm doing fantastically. Thank you so much for asking. How are you doing? Oh, that's right. I did see your first physical Yu-Gi-Oh structure deck. That is very exciting. Very exciting. I'm very happy for you. Fuamoko. Oh, I mean, I hope that Fuamoko wins because I love the twins. They're adorable. Thank you so much for the hydrate. Ask a woman who kills streams on purpose just to wait, what? Oh yeah, thank you so much for the 169 stream streak, Xanthus. I saw that was your technical streak. Probably not today. You know me, I'm not a big fan of watch-alongs, but I appreciate the suggestion. Base pick, bow bow, bow bow. Have you considered getting I do have fangs. I actually do have fangs. Fun fact, they just don't go over my lips, but I do have fangs. Ha. But yeah, today we're going to be doing some magic. I'll be introducing you all on how to do some deck building. I've been doing a little bit of practice. I've been doing a little bit of practicing deck building myself. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions on how to build specific decks, any colors you want to learn, or any questions you guys might have, I'm more than happy to help out. Yeah, they can be a little hard to see because my teeth are so white, you know, but they are there, yeah. Super cheap, so hopefully I can find a magic structure deck for cheap. Ooh, magic structure decks. You know, I can't say I've actually ever bought a magic structure deck. I've only bought Yu-Gi-Oh structure decks. You made a deck, but I ain't got a clue on whether it's good or not, that being the Otter deck. Oh yeah, we'll check that out. We'll definitely check that out. But if anyone would like any tarot readings or would like to test fate, now's a great time. And if not, we can always just get straight into some magic. I certainly don't mind. Music is very quiet. Ah, there's the music. Oh, you know what? Here we go. This is the problem. Haha. There we go. Alright, though. But yeah, hope you guys are all doing well. Let's see. What have I been up to today? I'm really bad about doing my laundry, if you guys didn't know that. And I may have accidentally let my laundry mildew, so I had to do a bunch of laundry. You just wanted to throw dice at my model. You don't want to test fate? You just want to throw dice? I mean, I guess I can't stop you. Is it Otter Space? We are going to Otter Space, for sure. Definitely. You want to test fate? Alright, Wooly would like to test fate. Let's test fate, then. Alright, let's see. Are you lucky? Are you going to get sent straight to the Shadow Realm? Ahoy, hoy! Welcome in, Robert. How are you? Welcome in, Cyclone Joker. Hello, hello. Squeak would also like to test fate. Welcome in, Squeak. How have you been? Alright, let's see. Xanthus just wanted to throw dice at me, so you know what? Fair enough. You missed the intro? It's okay, it's okay. Okay, we're having a lot of test fates. Alright. Let's go down the list. Wooly first. Let's see. Are you lucky? Are you gonna get sent straight to the Shadow Realm? That is an 8. That is not a double or a 6. So you know what that means, Wooly? Shadow Realm time. Thank you for playing. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Alright, I wonder how heavy the dice are. Enough to give me a headache, that's for sure. All's fair in dice and otters. All's fair in dice and war. Alright, farewell for now, Wooly. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Alright, let's see. Cyclone Joker would like to test fate. Alright, Joker, let's test your fate. That is a 9. That is not a double or a 6. Alright, you know what that means. Shadow Realm time. Thank you for playing. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Balls! Me too, Lamuna. Hello, Lamuna. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Hope you've had a good day today. Thank you for the head pats. Alright, we'll see you back in 5 minutes. Farewell for now. Alright, Robert would also like to test fate. Alright, Robert, let's test your fate. That is a 5! My goodness, we are not lucky today, are we? Well, you guys know the rules. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. I'm sleepy, and you? I'm a little sleepy too, but otherwise I'm doing really good. Was it possible to remote access my PC on 2 gig speeds? Oh god. Or 2G speeds. Oh god, 2G. That is rough. Hello, Jaden. Welcome in. How are you doing? Alright, Inferno would also like to test fate. Alright, Inferno, that's a 7. My goodness. Not a single 6 or a double. Alright. Salutes in the chat for everyone who's getting sent straight away. My goodness. Quite the beginning to a stream, but you know what? That's just fate for you, I guess. Alright. Let's see. Squeak would also like to test fate. Alright, Squeak, let's test your fate. That is an 8. And that rhymes, but that is also not a double or a 6. Alright, well, you know what that means. Shadow Realm time for you too, Squeak. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Salutes in the chat. Farewell for now. Bye-bye! I'm doing well. You're doing more MTG shenanigans. We are. We're going to be going over some deck building. So if you guys have any questions on deck building, we'll be going over color. We'll be talking about color pie, formats, different archetypes, all different kinds of things. And then we'll do some games too. Alright, let's see. Was all of the test fates? I believe that was all the test fates, actually. Oh no, Parrot would like to test fate. Alright, Parrot, let's test your fate. That is a 10! Oh my goodness. That is not a double or a 6 either. Unlucky. Alright. You guys know the rules. Salutes in the chat for Parrot. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. I'm so sorry. Or am I? It's your fault for testing fate. Alright, farewell for now. I can try to show a decent otter deck for everyone. Yeah, we'd love to see it. Kuro would also like to test fate. So sleepy today, even though I got 10 hours of sleep. I get like that too, and I never know why. All I can say is don't fill your deck with 70% lands. Unless you're doing it for the memes. And then it's worth it. Alright, Kuro, let's see. That's a 6! Alright, Kuro. You are our first winner of the day. What is your question? Your card will be reversed. Alright, let me go ahead and shuffle for you. This is only true 80% of the time. Yeah, unless you're playing Titania, or there's that really silly deck that self-mills. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. But and 9 times out of 10, I guess if you want to be 80%, 8 times out of 10, you probably should not fill your deck with 70% lands. I'd expect to win. How will making a deck for every MTG bracket go? Every MTG bracket?
Balls.
Balls is apparently. Also, welcome in Lantier, welcome in Iron Wolf. How are you guys doing? The 1 mono red commander. Yeah. Oh my goodness! Hello, Jillian. Thank you so much for the Prime. Happy 24 months. Holy shit. It's our 2-year anniversary. Oh my goodness. I hope you're doing well today, Jillian. Good to see you. Good to see you. And thank you so much for the Prime. Oh, my deck is up. Whoa, how did that happen? Did I forget? Okay, hold on. I gotta shuffle again because apparently there was one card that was upside down. I forgot the name is too. Definitely curious about the otters. Got my hands on a starter box code for cheap. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, we can talk about the otters. I don't actually know if I have all of the otters, but we can definitely look at it. Bought some pre-release codes for about $10. Apparently I need to be getting some codes. Also, RIP to pre-release codes. Do they not do those anymore? Man, I haven't really been keeping up to date. I used to do MTG tournaments at locals and stuff. I used to do, I would go to pre-release events almost every time they came up at my LGS back in my hometown. I don't do that anymore. But I did used to go to every pre-release. Good times, good times. And I remember they would run conspiracy events. Heard they want to directly add them to your arena account somehow. Interesting. Aether Drift, they removed them. You can only get the packs by physically going to an event. That's kind of lame. Almost every card for Bloomborough went crazy onto opening packs with the goal to complete the set. I understand. It's a really cool set. It's very cute as well. Alright. So your question was, how will making a deck for every MTG bracket go? We shall see what the deck says. Alright. 4 of Swords in reverse. Here we go. Well, Four of Swords in reverse, excuse me, is all about recovery, awakening, and restlessness. So, I think you'll have some success through building decks, but you may not fully get 100% like quality decks out of every single one of them, because it also does suggest a little bit of burnout. So, building for every single bracket takes a lot of time, takes a lot of deck building, so take it slow, only come at it when you know that you have a good idea for a deck, and build one that feels solid. But if you don't feel confident in a deck, take a break, and try focusing on the decks you already have. Hopefully that makes sense. If you need to clarify at all, let me know. You have returned from the Shadow Realm. Welcome back from the Shadow Realm. How do I build RDA in this? Well, first you gotta play red, because that's, you know, red dragons. They work together. Have you ever choke-slammed Sephiroth for fun? I can't say I have. Oh! Hi, Plucci. Welcome in. How are you doing? I haven't played MTG since last Thursday. Looking forward to jumping back into it. Looking forward to doing it, too. I still have my prize commander, Yeheni, Prosh, and Najila. Oh, Prosh! What a classic. Suggest Test Fate has message attached in case you succeed, so it's not lost in the chat. I wouldn't know how to do that. Do you mean just like to ping someone when they test fate? You drove a Sword Soul Bishal player insane? Uh-oh, how could you? Deck fails, just drop it and you can try again later. Exactly, exactly. Alright, if anyone else has a question, now is a fantastic time. Also, RDA, didn't you want to ask about werewolves, Iron Wolf? Fuck Dasher, true. No, when you redeem, you can add a message on top, like with the highlight redeem. Redeem, you can add a message on top. Oh, you mean like ask the question whenever you test fate? I could do that, yeah. Sorry, I was really confused by what you were suggesting. Hi, how are you? We're doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. How are you doing? You looped the Azamina negate, and after they kept ashing me? Oh, God. And Jesus Christ. I don't know why I'm really struggling to speak right now, but I am. Welcome in, Rose, right? Is that your name? I can't remember if that's what you asked me to call you. Single card even? Yeah, no, that... I might do that. That actually might not be a bad idea. Hello, hello. REA is sexier than Werewolves Smash? I mean, go for it. You forgot the bunny outfit got updated too? It did, it did. I'm very fond of it. I'm unsure about my CEDH deck, but only have a 3 and a 4 left. Deck building is the fun part of it for me, yet have been going non-stop for a while into MTG and Yu-Gi-Oh! Fair enough. Still confused on some of the mana requirements when playing some cards. Absolutely, I'm happy to do that. I almost got a heart attack because someone almost deleted my project. Holy shit, that is awful. Okay, good, I did remember, yes. How have you been? Hope you've been doing well. Good to see you, good to see you. We're going to be going over some MTG deck building, so if you would like any assistance in deck building, I'm more than happy to help. Obsidian requested that we talk about mana requirements, which absolutely, I'm more than happy to do that. I know Iron Wolf had mentioned werewolves, and a couple people mentioned otters as well, so we can definitely talk about that. Thank you for the head pats. And Plucci would also like to test fate. Alright. Let's see what the dice have in store for you. That is a 5. Alright, Plucci. I'm sorry. You are just Plucci, and you're getting sent straight to the Shadow Realm. Thank you for playing. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Farewell for now. You've been well? I'm so glad to hear that. I've also been doing really well. Thank you so much for the lurk. Alright. Would anyone else like a chance at fate? Some werewolf cards are a little pricey. Arlen Court is an example. That's the benefit of playing in arenas. We don't have to worry about actual cost of cards. Except for, you know, the mana cost. And there's, like, the rarity cost, but... A ton of people lost their face to the Shadow Realm, and yet we're interested about otters. The poor souls! Those poor, poor souls. Alright. Let's just hop into the game. Wait! Oh yeah, Lantier, thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot. I'm so sorry. Alright, Lantier. That is a 10. That is not a double or a 6. I'm sorry, Lantier, but that is you getting sent straight to the Shadow Realm. Thank you for playing. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. I have both a male and female huntmaster. Wait, there's a female? I didn't know that. Otters are cool. Will I see success in my current endeavors? Fantastic question. Is a tad pay to win? Oh, absolutely. I mean, I wouldn't say that there's any sponsored card game simulator that isn't a little pay to win. I think the coolest one is an arena, unfortunately. Probably not. The poor unfortunate soul. Yeah, that is the unfortunate thing about arena. It's not a perfect way to play Magic, but it is a good way. Alright. Will you see success in your current endeavors? Oh, I love Emmerwolf. I forgot about Emmerwolf. That's a good card. Yeah, my favorite way to play Magic Online used to be, or it still technically is, X-Mage, but it is very ancient UI. Like, it doesn't look great, and it kind of takes a little bit of effort to install it. I think it's pretty simple, but like I said, it's not the prettiest. Alright, let's see what the deck says for you, Parrot. Will you see success? We have the Chariot in reverse. Alright, well, the Chariot in reverse is all about having no direction, no control, and being overly forceful. So, the current endeavors that you're going through are a challenge, I can imagine. But the best thing for you to do is to not try and force it, but to more naturally sort of find your way into it. By being more relaxed and hoping that things work out instead of just trying to force yourself into it. And as well, taking breaks when you need it and trying to make sure that you have a plan before fully immersing yourself into that. Hopefully that makes sense. If you need me to clarify it all, let me know. For example, when I have 2 land cards and I try to place a creature after with a little 2 on the top. Oh, okay. No, I know exactly what your problem is. I know exactly what's going on there, Obsidian. We can talk about it. Yeah, I'm spoiled with Yu-Gi-Oh! Simulators. They're just insanely clean. They are. Yu-Gi-Oh! Simulators have always been done really well with really good UI, even the free ones. But Magic has had a history of not having the cleanest, prettiest free-to-play simulators. So, yeah, no, I know exactly what's going on. Alright, if anyone else would like to ask the deck a question or would like to test fate, now is the time. Otherwise, we're going to get into some Magic deck building. Alright, we'll give it a 1. And a 2. And a 3. Understood the previous prediction from employment worked called the company and got a job offer in a decent amount of time. Ooh. Ooh, that's very good news, though. That's very good news, though. I wish you the best of luck. Alright. We're gonna swap back to, or swap into some MTG, I should say. So give me just a second to pop back into my PC, and I will be right back. And Lorenzo, thank you so much for the lurk. Hi, Jonas.
Tactical nuke incoming!
She died! I'm not a kid, I'm 10 years old. It's the 100 Baby Challenge, Horny Jail Edition. What the fuck is going on? Why? Why did that happen? Sorry, Daddy. Sorry, Daddy. No, don't. Sorry, no, I'm not. No. No. I'm sorry I said that. I won't ever say that again. What's wrong with feet? Every time I say feet, I get clipped. To everyone who played on the server, I genuinely really appreciate it. still. Fair enough. Wait, shit, I didn't mean to do that. Boom. I have to. Oops. I made a little fucky wucky. Lamb, do you believe it? Destiny immutable. That did not look like a rabbit foot. That does not look like a rabbit's foot. Talk about suck a dick. That does not look like a rabbit foot. Sure. Give me the dick. I'll praise the three-balled penis. What was that?
Yay! I'm getting showered in wood.
Alright, I'm back. MTG deck building is easy. All you need is Black Lotus, Channel, and Fireball. You're so right. You're so right. Alright, first off, let me show Obsidian what's going on. Also, is the game audio okay or is it a little loud? Oh, bunny girl's gone. Three-balled, huh? It's a three-balled penis. Don't worry about it. I did, in fact, get clipped every time I said feet. I did. Scammed again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know that I run ads almost every 30 minutes. It was a minute and a half without the bunny girl. I know. I'm sorry. Okay. What was I doing? Right. So, you mentioned... She said feet. Clip it. Do not do that. Alright. So, let's talk mana cost. So... If you have 2 lands on the field, and you try to place a creature that has a 2 on top, it doesn't work. And I'll show you why. So, automatically whenever you go into the deck building screen, the cards are sorted by what is called the converted mana cost. So, these cards here, they're all green, and they all cost 1 green mana because it has 1 green mana symbol. If you scroll a little bit, you'll start getting cards that cost 2 mana because there's a 1, and then you add the green mana. You'll just go because you scammed me? Okay. It was nice knowing you. Thanks for being here. But it's 1 colorless plus 1 green. So that actually means that it costs 2 mana. You could cast this if you had 2 lands. But if you had one that looks like this with 2 on top plus the mana symbol, that costs 3. Arena's buggy today? I haven't actually had any bugs with Arena. I was playing some before stream. Managed to get all my dailies done. But yeah, so this costs 2 colorless plus 1 green, so it has a converted mana cost of 3. So you need 3 lands on the field. Or at least 3 ways to produce... Or a way to produce 3 kinds of mana. Yeah, so it's a little confusing at first, but you have to add all the symbols together. It's not just the numbers. Yeah. So that was a specific question from Obsidian. Thank you so much for the question. Do not worry. There's no such thing as a stupid question. There's no such thing as a question that shouldn't be asked. And no, you can't play RDA in Magic. I'm sorry. All right. Does anyone else have any specific questions on like Magic in general before we get into some deck building? Because we can absolutely get into some deck building. And Devotion is yes. So. Devotion is something that I don't want to cover just yet. There are some more advanced mechanics that we can definitely talk about. Devotion isn't really used very often anymore. I'm still upset that Nykthos is not in Arena. Because if I had Nykthos in Arena, I would be very happy. But, yeah, I guess you could say to add all the mana symbols. But the Devotion gets weird, because I can't remember actually if Devotion adds mana symbols in the card text or if it's just in the mana cost. Explain the difference between colorless and generic. It's pretty important. Okay, good call out there. Okay, so I need to probably make a different deck or go into a different deck because currently I was looking at my Brawl deck, but let's talk about colorless versus generic. I need to find a colorless card though. Do I not have any? Oh yeah, Eldrazi, good idea. Mana cost only, if I recall correctly. Okay, that makes sense. Usually shows up on God cards. Yes, I guess it does. Okay. Why isn't 11 called 121? The stupidest question I've ever heard. Okay, but that's funny though. Maybe I need to deselect everything, or select everything? Hello? Oh, I need to select a format? Hello? It's working against me today. I guess we go historic? Oh, maybe I just... I'm confused. Ah, because it was multicolored, that's why. Okay, found it. Devoid. Ah, devoid is a good point. And generic artifact will do. So, generic artifacts work for mentioning what generic mana is. You can search devoid. Yeah, I should have searched devoid. What does this rhombus mean for mana? Yes, that's what we're going over right now. Alright, so, this card here is an Eldrazi. And you see the 3, so you know that it costs 3 of any mana. That's called generic mana. And you can use any land or any kind of color to produce that 3. However, the little rhombus symbol, that is colorless mana. And that is a very specific kind of mana that has really only come up in, what, like the past decade or so? But to get colorless mana, you need a basic land type called a waste. Which looks like this. So wastes produce colorless mana. So you could technically make generic mana with a waste, but you can only make colorless mana with wastes or anything that produces that specific kind of mana. So it's a kind of color, but it's a very unique kind of color. Hopefully that makes sense. If you need any extra, if you still have any questions, let me know. Also, welcome in, Pirate. How are you doing? Wastes, that was a good pick, but yeah, historic, because most recent Eldrazi's were Modern Horizons 3, and last in standard is Eldritch Mooch. Ah. Convoke. Ah, that's a good one to talk about too, yes. We absolutely can talk about Convoke. Alright. So Convoke is a very unique mechanic. Let me find it. Find one with Convoke. So, Convoke is an alternate way that you can cast a spell. And the great thing about Arena is if you mouse over a card, it will tell you what keywords mean. So, Convoke specifically says your creatures can help you cast a spell. Each creature you tap while casting this spell pays for 1 colorless or 1 mana of that creature's color. So, for example, say you had 3 white 1/1 soldier tokens. So they're white colored, so they can produce either 1 colorless or 1 white mana. So if you had 4 of those white soldier tokens, you wouldn't need to have any lands on field. You could just tap your creatures. And it doesn't matter if they have summoning sickness or not. Generic. Sorry. I have played Magic long enough that colorless mana did not have a specific symbol. So if you hear me say colorless, 9 times out of 10, I mean generic. Yeah, Convoke is a very unique mechanic. It's really good for if you can produce a lot of colored tokens. But it's nice. It sounds like it's just a 6th color. It is just a 6th color. It's a specific mana color, but only specific to Eldrazi, right? I think it's only specific to Eldrazi. There's probably some edge case that I don't know about, but typically, yes. You notice colorless as well. Yeah. I've also been around a long time. Well, I'm not really an expert on, like, all of the mana names. To be fair, there's, like, very, very rarely do you play colorless cards specifically. With colorless specific to show the real difference, did I not just do that? Eldrazi, my beloved. Welcome in, Chalf. How are you? If there's a waste pip, you need to specifically use generic mana or waste, but other cards can use any color to make up. Yes. Yes. Did I not explain that well enough? Do we need to go over it again? Because if we need to go over it again, that's totally fine. What did I miss? We're talking about the difference between generic and colorless. You showed a waste, but I don't know if you showed a card because I was tabbed out. I did, but I can do it again. So, let me find one that isn't colored. So this rhombus symbol, next to the 1, that is colorless mana. You can actually speak today. Let's go! Let's go, okay. But yeah, so this costs 1 generic plus 1 colorless, which means you have to tap a waste to produce that second symbol in the mana cost. But the first symbol can be produced by any color land. Artifacts are the big color. So, they are colorless in that they do not have a color, but you can make most artifacts with generic mana. I don't know if I'm following you. It keeps just popping up and disappearing. Try hard refreshing your page, like shift on the refresh button. What is the difference between colorless and generic? So colorless can be produced by any color land. Or sorry, generic can be released by any color. I'm going to make that mistake, and I'm not making it any easier for you guys, and I'm very sorry. But if it has the rhombus symbol, it has to be produced by a waste, or something that produces that specific color of mana. That specific symbol of mana, because technically it's colorless. Wizards of the Coast did not make this simple, and I'm sorry. It's confusing, but I swear, Arena makes it very simple if you have colorless cards. It worked! Thank you so much! Yay! Thank you so much for the follow as well, I really appreciate it. Colorless mana was just, you can use it when card is not specifying any of the core 6 colors. It is now 7th color that is unique, yes. Waste equals colorless, yes. You need a waste to produce colorless mana. Which... It's a basic land, so you can have any number. I think that's one thing that we didn't really talk about super heavily last week, which is, in your deck, typically you can have 4 of every single card, 4 copies of every single card that has the same name. So you could have 4 of, let's see. You could have 4 Firehoof Cavalries, but no more. You could also have less, of course. But you can have 4 of these. But for basic lands, you can have any number of them. The most relevant thing you need to know about colors is it's not a color, so if something says any color, you can't pick colorless. That is a very good point, too. Yes. Symbol also shows up on cards that tap for mana. Sometimes. Sometimes. It can be broken down like this. Generic equals any color, waste equals no color. Yeah, that makes sense. Are colorless creatures like artifacts still count as colorless, or are they now generic? They're colorless. They're colorless. So, that's why it makes it so confusing, because the mana is called colorless. But if a creature doesn't have a color, it is still colorless. So yeah. I don't think I like the modern MTG. It's not as confusing as it seems, because this colorless mechanic isn't modern. This colorless mechanic came out 10 years ago. Talk about devoid? Oh, God, devoid. Okay. I'm trying to not confuse a bunch of new players, but that's fair. Why did they do this? I don't know. So, we're talking about the color of a creature. So, going back to Convoke, Convoke is a good example of this. If I had this Guide of Souls, which is a white creature, I could tap it for a white color or a generic to be able to cast a creature with Convoke. But if I had a devoid creature on the field, these are devoid, and you can tell because they have the devoid keyword, they don't count as a color. Why are werewolves so sexy? You know what? I don't know, Iron Wolf. I don't know. SpongeBob is about to be made legal and standard? Yes. Also, welcome, Nathaniel. How are you? And welcome in Nove. It has been a while. How are you? Colorless only shows up in a small amount of commander decks, so it's not a huge deal. They did it so you can mix and combine Eldrazi. Eldrazi are insanely powerful. One of the best decks is called Eldrazi Winter, and would be 10 times more powerful if anything else could be used. That's a good point. It is because of the power of Eldrazi. They released Eldrazi, or like additional Eldrazi in a new set, so by making them limited to a specific kind of mana, made them more difficult to get into. I'm going to mentally call generic mana prismatic since it can be any color and it makes sense in my brain hole. And you know what? That's totally alright. Hoarding Broodlord, favorite Convoke? Is that an arena? My hydrate and stretch and hello was ignored. Sorry. No. Alright, Fable. Honey, you don't need to apologize to me. There are a lot of people in chat. I will miss your messages. I will miss your redeems. I am not ignoring you. But thank you so much for the hydrate and hello. I do appreciate it. And the stretch. Not that you can actually use waste for Eldrazi. Wait, why not? Now I'm confused. The void shows up so little, I forgot it was a thing, to be honest. Yeah, it's one of those things you don't go over very often. Also, hello, Ranch. How are you? Eldrazi are fan favorites, so they'll be expensive. Mind that. Yeah, for sure. The lawyers out there, 202.1a. The mana cost of an object represents what a player must spend from his or her mana pool to cast that card. Unless an object's mana cost includes Phyrexian mana, paying that mana cost requires matching the colors of any colored mana symbols as well as paying the generic mana indicated in the cost. Gotta drop some stuff off. Alright, well thanks for stopping in for now. Your card for me was almost right, but I got full time at work. Thank you for the card. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I'm glad that things are going well for you. Alright. So, are there any other specific mechanics that you guys want to discuss, or should we talk about deck building? Because I'm down for whatever. There are a lot of keywords in Magic, and the good news is you don't have to memorize them if you use a simulator, or you can always have a wiki open as well. Back in the day, a lot of the sets, there used to be like the Deck Builder's Toolkit, which would actually have all of the keywords explained to you on the card. Explain some of the evergreen keywords is important in my opinion. Yeah, so things like flying, trample, vigilance, that kind of stuff. How do I choose which mana to use for generic mana in Arena? It kind of auto-taps them. So you can prevent it from auto-tapping. There is a setting for that. I don't think I'll be able to get into this. It seems like a lot of information to take in. It's overwhelming at first, but I swear to you, it is just as simple as Yu-Gi-Oh!, if not simpler. Keywords are easy. Everything is kicker, unless it's a basic keyword. Vigilance, Menace, Trample. Yeah, it's true. What about Evoke? Okay, Evoke is an interesting one. Stuff like Trample and stuff. Okay, yeah. Let's talk about some basic keywords. I think we've talked about flying before, but we can go over it again. So, let me also just turn this into creatures only. Evoke is kicker with creatures, true. Evoke, okay. We'll talk about Evoke after we go over some of the key keywords. Yeah, there are a bunch of new mechanics. There's also, like, entered into the dungeon. But it really got more convoluted compared to back when I still went to card shops. There's a lot of stuff to learn, but the good news is if you lose an online simulator, a lot of it's explained to you, and a lot of it is done for you. Evoke is exile as alt cost instead of life or mana. Yeah. Magic is Yu-Gi-Oh! But with taxes. Exactly. Welcome in, Jekyll. How are you? At least you don't have to figure out spell speeds in this game, right? Spell speeds are already solved for you, basically, by instance. If you play 20 games of Magic, you'll see the gist of all the keywords. Absolutely. Double Strike is my favorite keyword to see in cards. Double Strike and First Strike, I think, are probably one of the hardest evergreen keywords to go over. We could literally be here for 40 hours talking about the basics if we really want to. Yes, absolutely. What is the MTG keyword for piercing damage? Okay, fantastic question. So, Magic doesn't have piercing damage because you can choose to block. But there is damage, or a keyword called trample, which will make it so you deal damage in excess over what your creature can block. So, say I have a 1/1 creature, and somebody attacks me with a 2/2 that has trample. I block 1 damage, but because the creature has trample, 1 extra damage tramples over. Hopefully that makes sense. The keywords just save space in the cards, but you still have to check what it does. It saves space. The thing is the more and more you play the game, the more and more the keywords just become second nature to you. In theory, without trample, a 0/1 could block a 999. Yes. Yeah, so, you guys have probably seen the new Cactuar. The one that, whenever it attacks, it gains 9,999 attack. My 1/1 could block it, because it doesn't have trample. Magic players don't like reading. We get pissed off when a questing beast comes out. Is questing beast in Arena? Yeah, questing beast. Cactuar, yes. Jumbo Cactuar, my beloved, my goat, yes. Unless you have a card that says different. Yes, I mean, reading the card does help. As long as it's not the ring tempts you. The basic gameplay loop of MTG is pretty easy. It's 80%, 20% rule, where the 20% is a 600-page rule book. Yeah, it's simple at first. Reading the card explains the card. Actually, Vox is a little different now, I believe. You can choose to put the trample damage over, but it is not a must. Oh, interesting. Yeah, there are some rules changes that do confuse me sometimes. Imagine you could give Jumbo Cactuar Trample. Oh, it's very easy. It's very easy, actually. Okay, you'll explain? Yes, please explain the new combat mechanics, because I don't fully understand them. This help until you need to read 18 different rules to understand interaction. I'm struggling to come up with a time where that would be needed. The text at this point is even longer than in Yu-Gi-Oh! If you would write out the keywords you'd have to look up. It's different, though, because you would memorize most keywords, right? Layers? It is a lot of layers. Before, the blocker would be able to spread out the damage in order. Okay, so before, the blocker would be able to spread out the damage in order. Now the attacker chooses the order and damage assigned. Okay, yeah, so... whenever you attack and somebody blocks, you get to choose how the damage is dealt. Before, it was the other way around. Is that correct? Also, welcome in, Vash. I realized that I've been chatting with you, but I didn't give you a welcome. Yes, okay. First strike, death touch, and friendships destroyed. Yeah, so death touch is a really funny keyword. Where basically, any amount of damage is lethal damage. So, there's a really funny interaction with death touch trample. Where, if you attack a creature with a creature that has death touch and trample, you only need to do 1 damage to that creature to kill the creature, and then you can trample over the rest of the damage. Yeah, first strike death touch is funny too. Hope you're well. Thankful I'm off today from work. I am doing well. What? What? You're taking notes? Well, if you have any specific questions, I am more than happy to answer. We'll be doing some deck building. Death touch does not care about combat damage, but any damage dealt. Yeah, that is a very important note too. So if there's some way, like fight, there's a mechanic in Magic called fight, where do they actually call it fight anymore? Yeah, they do. Okay, so basically fight is 2 creatures deal non-combat damage equal to their power to each other. So if you have a creature with death touch and you had to fight another creature, it would kill the other creature, regardless of how much damage. You have to do lethal to trample? Yes, which is why death touch works. Called fighter battle. Hexproof is also, yes, hexproof is also very funny. I'm just trying to memorize it. Hopefully there isn't a quiz later. No, so that's the problem with having a bunch of Magic nerds in a chat, is we're overwhelming the new players. I understand you guys want to be like, oh, but streamer, tell me about this very specific, very difficult to understand mechanic. Yes, I know there are some very difficult to understand mechanics, but I'm trying to not overwhelm the new players. You have to hit all toughness on the creature, you can cheat it with death touch. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I don't want to overwhelm the new players, because that was what the point of today's stream was to welcome in new players. You can't cheat it with death touch. I was made to... Streamer, tell me about split second. Don't, though. Oh god, not split second. Magic's something you kind of grow up with too. That's very true. Well, regardless of whether or not death touch trample works. Streamer, teach me about banding. No, fuck you. Yes, you know what? That's a fantastic idea. Let's build a red deck. Hexproof makes the creature virtually untouchable by the opponent. Yes. We can make it today's goal to test it. What are we testing? That's the fun part. Not even Wizard of the Coast knows what banding does. Yes, very true. Alright. Mono burn or red treasure? Mono burn probably is the easiest. Trample plus death touch. Oh, yes. You know what? That's a good point. We can see if we can't test it. Yippee, yippee, yippee! Alright. So, let's talk about formats. So whenever you're building a deck, before you can even start building a deck, you need to decide what format you're playing in. Arena has a ton. I'd say, so... New players, when you see a creature with protections, remember this handy acronym. DET. Damage, enchanted, equipped, blocked, and targeted. I actually don't even know what that acronym means. Guess you can make a green-black tech to test it? Yes, we could absolutely do that. But first let's talk about formats. So whenever you are looking to play a game of Magic, you need to know what format you're playing in. So if you go to events, there's tons of different events you can choose from that all have different formats. So there's an alchemy format, there's explorer, there's historic, and there's standard. So those are the 4 major ones, and then there's also brawl, which is what I typically play a lot. Hello, Milik, welcome in. So I would think the simplest to probably learn is historic, and it's probably the easiest to get into because historic has old cards in it. And so if you have old cards, you can play in it. Standard is the more recent stuff. So that is the general rule. If you want to play standard, your deck will rotate out of the format, which means that your deck will only be relevant for a certain number of years before you can't play it. While historic, they don't rotate out. Alchemy is the easiest for power level. You'll get slapped in historic. Oh, that's true. 3 years for standard now. So it's 3 years for standard. DAT is the acronym for all forms of interaction for a target creature. And they say magic is easier than Yu-Gi-Oh! I still genuinely think that it is. But that's just because I'm bad at Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm better at magic. Alright, so you think alchemy is better? Brawl is commander, but not yes. Maybe go over how targeting something and giving it how... Or how it... Oh, Jesus Christ. How targeting and giving it hexproof interacts. Alchemy is smaller playstyle. To be honest, I do struggle with the modern formats because I don't fully understand how they work. So I guess we could look into them together. So, alchemy, you say. We can try and build an alchemy deck then. Hello. There we go. Historic I can turn to you. So, yeah. The problem with the older formats is they'll have really broken cards. Hexproof isn't protection from magic cards. Hexproof is protection from any card that would target it. I don't know if you have the cards anymore. Probably not. So, whenever you select a specific format in the deck builder, it'll automatically only show you cards that are legal in that format. Because each format has a specific kind of card that is legal to it, and that can help you determine what format you want to play. That would be mainly blue. Hexproof or targeting. Because I think every color actually has the ability to target, because you can target with white using enchantments, you can target with blue using cantrips to bounce, you can target with red to deal damage, you can target with black to destroy, and actually green is probably the one that you wouldn't target the most. Creature counts as spell, so hexproof still applies. Just not during battle. Yes. Yeah, hexproof does not prevent you from taking damage. My favorite Fox Feet VTuber. Don't call me the Fox Feet VTuber. Alright, but we're going to talk about red first, because red is probably the simplest color to understand, because it's typically pretty cheap in mana cost, and pretty cheap to build as well. So, green overgrowth is the best. So let's talk about red. So we're currently looking at an alchemy deck. The nice thing about Arena is whenever you put a card into your deck, it'll automatically give you the general baseline of number of lands you need. You can't count to 20 though? Well then red's for you. Because you don't need to count, you just hit for damage and hope that it's enough. Guess if you want to play aggro, you can get away with cheap stuff. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, the thing about Magic, and it's similar to Yu-Gi-Oh, is you don't necessarily have to do all creatures or all spells. You can do a combination. You also need to love running a lot of removal. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. Usually gives you like 45 or 40% lands, which can sometimes be too much. Especially if you're playing red. You probably don't need 40% lands in red because it's so cheap on mana cost. But a lot of it is just kind of trial and error. Red is just the Oonga Boonga damage of the colors. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it is nice that it adds your land. So watch this. If I add a red card and then I decide I want to actually also play black, it will automatically divide that. So it handles a lot for you. But yeah, we're gonna go through red first, because like I said, it's one of the simplest things. So, whenever I build a deck, I typically think of a card that I really want to play. So, let's see. Looking at the red cards, there's goblins. Why don't we make a goblin deck? Red landslide? Wasn't there a specific ratio of lands to abuse the starting hand smoothing in arena? Not that I have not heard anything about that. Not that I don't believe you, but I didn't know that. Thank you for the head pats. Alright, so let's make a goblin deck, because goblins are very simple, very red. So, to do that, I can type into the search bar here, T:goblin, and that will search for anything that has the subtype goblin. Goblin! We love goblin! So, now I can just look at all these cards, and I can start building towards goblins. I knew somebody was gonna say goblin, these nuts. Yeah, sure, whatever. So we can just look at these cards. They each cost one red mana, at least these first few ones. So I know that my deck will be pretty cheap to cast. I know Frenzy Goblin is good, so whenever this creature attacks, you may pay 1 red mana. If you do, target creature can't block this turn. So that will prevent your opponent from being able to block. That sounds pretty good. Let's throw it in the deck. Let's see. This one has haste, and you can tap it to sacrifice it and deal 1 damage to any target. So haste means that it doesn't have summoning sickness. So it means that it can attack on the turn that you play it, which is not typical. So that's already a bonus, because it's only 1 red mana to immediately deal 1 damage to your opponent. Are all paid effects once per turn now? Not that I know of. If you need me to be a punching bag, I'm just chilling out. Oh, to play against you? Yeah, I'm down for that, or I'm sure other people would like to play as well. Let's see. What else do we have? As long as you control an artifact, this creature has +1/+0 and has haste. So if we get artifacts in our deck, this card could be good, but I only have 1 of them. So what else do we have? This one has First Strike and haste, another 1 mana haste creature. This one says whenever it becomes blocked, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. So basically, this makes an extra creature. You guys should know how tokens work if you played Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just like that. It's not once per turn unless it says once per turn. Yeah. Game didn't let me spam giving a creature +2/+0 even though I had enough mana. That sounds like a bug because that should have been allowed. Hello, VSS. How are you? See you later. Be nice and don't be sus and put your gun away. Don't tell me what to do. I'll bring my gun out if I'd like. I need to work a lot today. I need to create a backlog of stuff to pack. Oh god, packing. I hate packing. You're called into work? Oh, alright, Lakes, thanks so much for being here. Have a great rest of your day. And have a good day at work. Haste rocks, but I like running attack cards. No. What's that last word? Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Not a lot of these. So we actually don't have a ton of goblins, but that's okay. We can still make it work. Monsters. Haste rocks, but I like running attack cards. No monsters. Never change. I'll do my best to not do that. Okay, so Krinko. We have Krinko. This is my favorite. This is the best goblin card. Don't at me. Krinko costs 4 mana. It's 2 colorless, 2 red for a 3/3 creature. He's a legendary, so that's one thing we should mention as well. If you have a legendary creature, it means you can only have 1 on the field. If another legendary creature were to enter the battlefield while you have this one with the same name, you have to sacrifice it. You have to open up packs. We do have to open up packs, that's true. Yeah, Impact, Tremors, and Krinko. Let's see if we can do that. So I'm going to put Krinko in the deck because you can tap him to make X 1/1 red goblin creature tokens, where X is the number of goblins you control. So it becomes very mini very quickly. Can you have a different legendary, though? Yes, so if they don't share the same name, you can still have 2 different legendaries. So, like, if I had a Krinko, but I also had Vial Smasher, I could have them both on the field. So, I'll put Krinko in. Goblin Gang Leader. Whenever it enters, create 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens. More goblins, more better. Open pack for 1 billion goblins. Exactly. I'm wondering if there's a rule change, so I remember not being able to use stuff. Are you being able to use stuff as long as you can pay the cost? That is how it should still be. There was no rule change for that. Can you have, the only way to have 2 legendaries of the same type is if one of them is a token. I don't think that works, does it? Krinko's a funny little guy. Kiki Jiki's a war criminal. Yes. Got to say, cool and have fun. Gotta go, say cool? Or stay cool and have fun. Alright, thank you so much, Dove. Have a great rest of your day. So basically, you can just overwhelm people with goblins. Exactly, exactly. Did I miss anything? We're just talking about all different things in Magic. If you have any specific questions, I can try and answer them. But right now, we're building a goblin deck. Alright, so here's another Krinko. So here's a good example. So there's Krinko Mob Boss and Krinko Banner of 10th Street. I believe, because they have changed the legendary rule multiple times, but I believe you can have both of these on the field. Yes? Or is that wrong? You can. Okay, so because they don't have the exact same name, so you have Krinko Mob Boss and Krinko Banner of 10th Street, you can have both of them. So this one is a 3 mana cost, 2 colorless, 1 red, for a 3/3 with haste, which means he can attack as soon as you cost him. Or as soon as you cast him, I should say. You can sacrifice an artifact to put a +1/+1 on each goblin you control. And then whenever an artifact is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you may pay 1 red. If you do, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. It gains haste until end of turn. Okay, that sounds pretty good. So I'm going to see if we can't get some artifacts in here. Any goblins with trample or flying? Not that I own currently. And I don't know if that's a typical thing. There is, I remember there being a card that gives a goblin flying, but it's because you throw it. Or is that a giant? Goblins are meant to overwhelm in numbers or outspeed everything. Yes. Sometimes it's better to hold off on more goblins from another impact trimmers. Yes. Grinding coins. Did you see the new Battles of Legend? I did not. Tell me about it. Also, hello, Letras. Oh my goodness, how are you? And welcome in, John H. Yu-Gi-Oh! Goblin Balloon Brigade. That's the one. That's the one. Okay, so Raid is another ability which triggers anytime a creature attacks. So if a creature attacked this turn, this will trigger if you cast it. So there's 2 main phases. You have a main phase 1, main phase 2. So you can cast all your creatures, attack, and then main phase 2, if you cast this guy after you attacked, the ability will trigger. So this creature enters with a +1/+1 counter on it if you attacked this turn. So that sounds pretty good too. I just hate haste in general. Why? I think it's fun. I hate goblins. You get distracted from them and then they wreck you. Yes. I think I'm gonna head out and spend some time with my grandma. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll have a good time with your grandma. Oh my goodness! Mental misplay! Welcome in, Raiders! Hello, how are y'all doing today? What were you up to? It's so good to meet you and thank you so much for the raid! My name is Vixie, or you can call me nofoxweregiven, and today we're learning about magic. We're currently going over how to build a goblin deck with the very small amount of cards I have, but hope you had a wonderful stream. Oops, we had a typo. But welcome in, Raiders. How are y'all doing today? Yo, yo, yo. Hello, hello. Welcome in. If you need to raid and run, I completely understand, but I hope you had a wonderful stream. And thank you so much for the raid. And thank you so much for bringing your community my way. You're also playing some Magic. Fantastic. Were you playing Arena? What were you up to there? If you need a dummy for demonstration, I can help, by the way. Absolutely. Ready to be shot at the back of my head for my lurk. All right, Antkiller. Welcome in, Raiders. We're about to show you something very silly. Antkiller has just redeemed Test Fate, which means I'm going to roll these dice. And if it is not a double or a 6, Antkiller is going to get timed out for 5 minutes. You need to disappear for a bit? Absolutely all right, Wooly. All right, let's see, Antkiller. Are you lucky? Are you going to get sent straight to the Shadow Realm? We shall see what the dice decide. And that is a 7. All right, chat. Salutes in the chat for Antkiller. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Farewell for now. Alright, but yeah, we're currently introducing a bunch of people to Magic. We play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Here, so we got a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. Oh, Iron Wolf would also like to test Fate. So we're trying to get them into some Magic. Alright, Iron Wolf, let's see. That is a 3. That is not a double or a 6. So you know what that means. Shadow Realm time. Thank you so much for playing, but better luck next time. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. I love doing stuff already when I just wanted to complain. Huh? Dude, invocations. The thing where you tap... Oh, Convoke. The thing where you tap monsters for mana work well with having 1 million goblins? Yes! So if you had a bunch of goblins, and you had a red spell with Convoke, it would make it very cheap because you had so many goblins. That's a... Yeah, good job, good job. Good interaction. I'm outside and started to rain strong. Oh god, that really sucks. If you need me to take care of timeouts and stuff, or whatever, that's absolutely alright. I know Tralfa's here too. So don't worry. This one gives other goblins +1/+1. Sacrifice a goblin, destroy target artifact. That sounds pretty good. Oh yeah, there's this one. As long as you control an artifact, this creature gets +1/+0 and haste. Alright, so let's see if there are any good artifacts we can run. 30 minutes and I'm back home, don't worry. Well, take your time, take your time. Alright, let's see. So, we're gonna sort by colorless, and we're going to look for artifacts. So, any good artifacts to throw in this deck? So there's a Goblin Firebomb. I mean, it has Goblin in the name. Obviously, I have to include it. You pay 7 mana to sacrifice it to destroy target permanent. And it has Flash. Flash means that you can cast it on your opponent's turn. Let's see. What else? This one is sacrifices artifact and deals 3 damage to target creature. After you pay 3. Pay 6, tap, sacrifices artifact, destroy target creature or vehicle. So vehicles are a unique kind of card archetype, or card type, I should say, subtype. They work similarly to artifacts and creatures. It's basically an artifact creature that you can turn into a creature to make it attack. It'll make more sense when you come over them. Any recommendations with starters to unlock first to get good cards for spell singing isn't or saw vampires? I guess the matching colored ones are a good start. I would start there. To be honest, I can't tell you exactly what's best for specific decks, or at least with the starter decks, because the starter decks have changed. Limited removal artifact, my beloved. That's 2 out of 10, though. Do we play Goblin Bombardment? Of course we do. I should probably just search for Goblin. If I have Goblin... Oh, wait, I have artifacts. Alright, let's see. Anything that says Goblin, we have to include it. Oh yeah, we need Dragon Fodder, which makes 2 1/1 red Goblin creatures. Attacking creatures you control get +1/+0. Seems good. Oh, I missed this one. Whenever this creature attacks while you control... Oh, we probably aren't going to have a creature with power 4 or greater. Create a number of 1/1 red Goblin token creatures equal to 2 plus the number of cards named Goblin Gathering in your graveyard. So that gets big fast. Let's see. Vehicles are the trap cards that become monsters. Gotcha. Not trap monsters. They're more like... So artifacts are a unique thing in Magic. There's nothing really comparable in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just another card type. So the way artifacts work... So I pay 1 generic mana to put this on the field. And it just stays on the field. It doesn't have power toughness. So I guess it's kind of like a continuous spell. But this one, I can pay mana into it to tap it and then sacrifice it or tribute it to then destroy target permanent, which is anything that stays on the field. Yeah. Play Goblin Tunneler, card is gas. Oh yeah, target creature with power 2 or less can't be blocked this turn. That is pretty good. Alright, let's see. Any other... I guess we don't have Goblin Bombardment. Do we have, Impact Trimmers? We do have an Impact Trimmers, too. So this one is an enchantment, so that's also like a continuous spell. But this one doesn't have a cost to pay into it. It costs 2 mana. Can you show me your Magic Yu-Gi-Oh deck? I do need to see your Magic Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I'm very curious. So whenever a creature you control enters the battlefield, this deals 1 damage to each opponent. So, because I make so many tokens, this is going to deal a lot of damage to my opponent. Is it better to prioritize creatures with big numbers or a bunch with little numbers when deck building? So that's an important thing to talk about. When it comes to numbers, really the only number you should fully be worrying about is mana cost. So there's something in Magic called a mana curve, and Arena does a really good job of showing it off to you. So here, my deck currently has a mana curve that looks like a slope going downwards, which is good because you don't want a ton of expensive cards, especially in a deck that's quick and low to the ground like mine. If I had a bunch of cards that cost like 5-6 mana, you don't want that many. You need to worry about your mana curve. So this is my mana curve currently. It does depend on what you're trying to do, but prioritizing having a lower mana curve is good. And this will actually average it out to you. So this one says my current average mana cost is 2.1. Yeah, if you're playing aggro, you want small, fast creatures. If you're playing a little bit more control, having creatures that cost more mana but have more that they can do is better. Playing mid-range, you want your curve to increase. Yeah, so it depends on what you're doing. And that's the great thing is there's like a general rule, which is you want a decently low average mana cost, especially if you're playing a format like Alchemy, which is like a 4. It's a little bit faster. Oh, I don't think I've seen that curve, so I should look at it when I play. Yeah, so this is only in your deck builder. It's not in-game, but this will show you where your deck typically stands. So, now I just want a couple interactive spells. I'm just going to throw in some Burst Lightning. Or actually, I think I had a Shock. Do I have Shock? We do have Shock. So, Shock deals 2 damage to any target. It's just a good general burn spell. Alright, this deck is probably not going to be great, but it is Goblins. And that's what I wanted to show you guys. I might actually get rid of these 2 artifacts. And honestly, the ones that interact a bunch with artifacts. So probably this Krinko, and then there's another one. What is it? Tomb Raider, that one. And then instead I'm just going to throw in a couple of Burst Lightnings, because there's not enough artifacts to really support it. If you're playing Stompy, you want a 12/12 dinosaur. Exactly. Exactly. 1 to 2 with the sweet spot, 3 is mid, and 4+ is low. This can change with the general thing is low mana cost, good. Very true. You're back from the dead, back to lurk. Well, thank you for the lurk. Hello, Nugget, hello. Alright, we need to run a quick ad, so I'm going to go use the restroom really quickly, and when I get back, we can take this into a game and see how it does. So I'll be right back. Who has the better Celebi? Alright, just get all tails. Or just one head. Alright, come on. Luck be on my side. Luck be in the air tonight. There's no way.
Yeah, you can try. What do you mean, like on your end?
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Okay. Thank you for the love and rotated. Okay.
Oh.
WLAM, do you believe Destiny immutable? That did not look like a rabbit foot. That does not look like a rabbit's foot. Talk about suck a dick. That does not look like a rabbit foot. Sure. Give me the dick. I'll praise the 3-balled penis. What was that?
There's a spider there. And a hole. Don't scare me like that, okay?
Oh, trust me. I have experience with cocks. Oh my god. Goodness. The playability. I unlocked my limit break. Can I... What I'm saying is, you can't focus on the mistakes that you have made. Ah! Cocks! You can't focus on the cocks. You can't focus on the I was about to say you can't focus on the cocks you have made. You can't focus on the cocks you have made. Because it's just going to be a waste of time. It's going to be a waste of your mental energy, and you're gonna wear out really quickly. As an option for that one. Does that work? Speak.
What the
Wait,
Sigma?
Okay, yeah, true. Goober, got. Goober, title got. Thank you for playing, though. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Plutchy's going to the timeout corner. Yes. The timeout count, corner. Corner. You broke my ankle! And there's no reason to be worried. Uh-oh. I'm so glad to hear that. Did you have a happy holiday? A nice holiday? Fuck yeah. Shake that ass, Light Rebo. Ugh, give it to me. I mean...
Huh?
Yay! I'm getting showered in wood. So I noticed recently, Shrub, that you shaved your head. And...
Alright, I'm back. Who would like to be my punching bag? This is an alchemy deck, so if anyone would like to come at me with their alchemy deck, we could do some goblin fighting. Welcome back! Thank you so much, thank you so much. Also, Nugget, thank you so much for this 3-stream streak, I really appreciate that. Wasn't there enchantment in the red monocolor starter that burns on each attack declared? Yes, I think that is Raid Bombardment. Jekyllwood, alright. Do you have me added on Arena? I would, but I won't. Okay, that's fair. You missed the best part of the clip. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Welcome in, Rhino. How am I doing? I'm doing fantastically. How are you doing? We're just learning some deck building today. Nope, okay. True name, Nemesis naming Vixie, GG. Oh, you're right. So my arena name is just nofoxweregiven. Let me find my... Here it is. If you guys would like to add me on Arena, here is the information. My name is nofoxweregiven TTV 17624. There you go. Felt really broken with the goblins. You're probably right. Let me put Raid Bombardment in the deck, actually. Oops, wrong button. You have other decks where you can speedrun deck building? Can I have a fox, please? No. No foxes were given. It's part of the name. I might take out the shocks. And let's see if we have raid bombardments. Raid bombardments. Yeah, so whenever a creature attacks, or whenever a creature you control attacks with power 2 or less, deals 1 damage. So let's do that. And maybe we can drop a couple burst lightnings. There we go. That requires me to re-download Arena. I don't want to. Well, I won't force you. Should just do bots so you don't have to worry about time. You know what? That's a fantastic idea. Why don't we try a bot match so I can show you how my deck works? What is the number? 17624. Here, I'll pen it. Oh, it's penned in the chat. Thank you. Thank you, Toes. Yeah, so if you ever want to practice a deck, you can go to play and find match and go to bot match. And this is how you can learn how to play your deck. Well enough, I recently got into MTG, but I never got around to Alchemy format. So, from what I can understand, because I don't fully understand Alchemy format, it's like Historic, but it allows you to use arena-only cards. So, whenever you start the game, you draw 7 cards. I drew 3 lands and 4 spells, which seems pretty good to me. I do actually have a haste creature as well, but my opponent goes first. So I get to choose whether or not I want to mulligan, which means I would have to return a card back from the top of from my hand to the bottom of my library, but I redraw 7. It's like standard. Oh, but it's standard. Okay, gotcha. But it's a smaller list of cards plus arena only. Gotcha, gotcha. So this one will rotate out as well. Also, welcome in, Softring. How are you doing today? Hello, hello. Can we get a shout out for Softring, please? But anyway, so I'm gonna keep this, these 7. Gwent looks pretty crazy. Yeah, Gwent looks insane. Wait, they're also playing mono red. Okay. So, I have this Reckless Lackey, which has both First Strike and Haste, which means that my creature can attack as soon as I cast it, and it will deal damage before my opponent. So I will attack. If they block, I get to win. If they don't block, I still get to deal damage. What's up? Not much. What's up with you, Naisu? Gwent. I haven't played Gwent. Okay. So, I got a couple choices here. They have a Nest Robber, which is a 2/1 with haste, so that's how they dealt 3 damage to me. Or I could... Well, I didn't say what I was going to do. I might just cast these 2. And then attack. For 1. Because whenever this becomes blocked, I get to make a goblin token. I'm doing fantastic, though. Thanks so much for asking. Alright, so I'm going to block, so I get to make a goblin. Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. I misread it. So whenever it becomes blocked, not whenever it blocks. So that was actually a misplay by me, because I didn't read the card. So they have a 3/2. I'm just going to use my Burst Lightning to burn it. And since I have Impact Tremors, whenever I cast a creature spell, it will deal 1 damage to each opponent. What if I know how to play Magic, but all the cards I like are bad and all the good cards are boring? Just play a bad deck. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? Also, hello Ashy, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Skill issue? Just play good cards. That is true, jank does exist. And there's nothing wrong with jank. I love little to nothing about MTG, just clicked on the stream because I remember a past Monster Hunter stream. Oh yeah, we haven't played Monster Hunter in a while, have we? Did they just... Oh, they get first strike. You jerk. Alright, so they have a 2-3, I have a 2-3. So, there's really no point to attack. I mean, I played ranked to decent tiers. I just found mono black control draw pile boring, but cards like Kagla are terrible but funny. I mean, I don't play good decks. I don't think I've ever played a good deck in any format, to be fair. I have to get rid of their stupid 2-3 because I can't attack through it. I'd probably have to think about playing. I'll just apologize if I make you toxic. That's because you don't play? I mean, yes. You know, I guess you could have... They did double block there. That was something I hadn't considered. They have raid bombardment. Meta's cringe, true. Making something around one of my favorite newer cards, Mossborn Hydra. Ooh, I do like the Hydras. Elemental Hydra encounters easy to love. The only exposure I had to MTG's pack opening videos in that one hilarious South Park episode. Why are they exiling my creature? For some reason I can't send you the request. Okay. That's alright. We will do some player games. I would want to do one... I want to build a Brawl deck really quickly, and then we can do some games with each other. I mean, I play Toxic deck in Mythic right now. Is it good? No. Does it catch people off guard and mess with them? Yes. Very fair. I realize that I'm kind of just autopiloting, but basically, I'm just trying to get my opponent down to 0 life before they get me down to 0 life. And because I have impact trimmers, the more creatures I cast, the better. It is a Goblin Brawl. I did not expect the bot to also be playing red. It's red aggro, it turns cardboard sideways, basically. So I don't really need to worry about being on autopilot. I wish I had my raid bombardment. This destroys... Wait, what is this again? Oh, I sacrificed it to make a treasure. I don't need impact trimmers, I need raid bombardment. I have 4 of them in the deck, I don't know why I haven't seen it. Yes, there are combo decks. There are definitely combo decks. Maybe Fox will let me show one off later. Yes, I absolutely could. Alright, because I have 2 impact trimmers, it does 2 damage for each creature I play. I do tarot readings. I do, yes. Yeah, we do tarot readings. Alright, I'll let you guys decide. Do you want me to teach you how to make a Brawl deck, or do you guys just want to play some games? Because I'm down for whatever. But yeah, for tarot readings, there's the big book of information. But basically, you can do 1 card, 3 card, or 5 cards for either channel points or for bits. Whatever works. You can also test fate as well. But yeah, do you guys want to... I can run a poll. Make Brawl deck or play? And I will give you... I'll give you guys a minute. Or 2 minutes. I would like to know what a Brawl deck is? Okay. You'll have to make an alchemy deck. Fair enough, fair enough. Instantly gonna get a Tower Arcana to pop up? You absolutely could. Alright. Brawl is commander, but 1v1 instead of 4v4. Yes. So, why don't we just make one really quick, because it doesn't take that much time to make one. So the way that Brawl works, It's slightly different than the 60 card formats. It is a 100 card format, and you have to choose a card as your commander. And what your commander does is it starts outside of the game, but you can cast it anytime you could cast it normally if it was in your deck. But anytime it would leave the battlefield, so if it was destroyed, exiled, shuffled back into the deck, anything that would make it leave the battlefield, you can instead choose to put it into the command zone instead of wherever else it was going to go. But every time it goes to the command zone after you've cast it once, it costs 2 extra mana. So, if I had a creature, if I was playing Kimba, she costs 2 color, or 1 generic, 1 white. So I cast her once. If she was destroyed, she would go back to the command zone, and then on my next turn, she would cost 4 mana. So it'd be 3 generic plus 1 white. And honestly, I'm gonna make a Kimba deck because Kimba's really fun. So she's a 2/2 for a cat cleric, and whenever Kimba or another cat you control enters, so it enters the battlefield, you can attach up to 1 target equipment you control to that creature. So equipments are like spells that boost creatures, or spells that you attach to creatures. Yeah, they get expensive. They do get expensive. But they're not the only thing in your deck. So, I'll make this deck really quick, and then we can play some games too. So, I'll put Kimba as my commander, and since I want cats, I'm gonna look for cat. So, basically this will find me any card that is a cat. So we've got... Oh, another important thing about Brawl is you can only have 1 of each card. So you can't have 4, you can only have 1 of each card. So, let's see. This one isn't great for Brawl because whenever it enters, you put a +1/+1 on it for each other creature you control named Charm Stray. But since you can only have 1 of it, there's no point in putting it in the deck. This one, however, whenever it dies, you make a 1/1 white soldier creature token. More creatures is okay. This one is Kimba's Outfitter, so I would say it would go perfectly with Kimba. The Felia deck? Oh wait, was there another commander? Felia? I don't even know who Felia is. I don't have a Felia, that's why. Oh, the dog? Dog is funny. 1 of it each in a 100 card deck. Yes! Yes. Yeah, I don't have a Felia. And this is an important thing to go over in Arena, though. To craft cards, you need wild cards, and you get wild cards from opening up packs. So this is a rare, so I need a rare wild card to make it. What the dog doing? Brawl is different than the other game modes? Yes. Yes. We don't have to go through the process of creating the entire deck, but basically, the important thing about the commander is... Once you choose your commander, you have to have all of your cards be the same color identity as your commander. So, Kimba is only white, so you can only play white cards in this deck. White cards and generic cards. But yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Arena does a lot of it for you, so you can only have 1 of each card, so you can only add 1. And it will automatically give you cards that can be in your deck. So this one can be in my deck because it has a white mana symbol in it. But let's see. Something colorless. Like this can also be in my deck because it doesn't have any mana cost or mana symbol in it. I hate this format. Love being new to the game and playing against people that have played for years. What are you specifically playing? Isn't there any form of MMR for events? What events are you playing? Because if it's the new events, I don't think there is MMR for events. Brawl is a historic format, so all cards in Magic history are legal. Yes, so you get to play any card in Brawl. There is also a standard Brawl, which does have rotating format. So depending on the commander, you can either go a single color or 2 colors. You can go any amount of colors. So you could actually even go colorless if you'd like. So there are colorless commanders. So this one, or there. So if I played this Sir Ginger, he costs 2 generic, but he doesn't have any colors, so I can only use colorless mana. Starter deck challenge to unlock them? That's strange. What starter deck are you using? Because it could just be that the starter deck you're using is not great, because there are some that are bad. 3 out of 4 were experienced. I'm sorry, I don't know. It's the name of the format. Because I've actually been playing the starter deck challenges to do my dailies. These starter deck duels. You have to play to get the cards, yeah. You could even do all 5 colors too. So you could have no colors, you could have all 5 colors, you could have 3 colors, you could have 4 colors, 2, 1. It just depends on the commander. Read the Aether Spark purely for fun. The card is ridiculous. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the queue. So if you want to join, ! Join. So let me do this. Easy win, you're so right. What format? You guys get to choose what format we're gonna play. Since I just made the alchemy deck, I guess we can just play alchemy. I only have standard and only barely. That is totally alright. I actually don't know if I have a standard deck. I'll have to make me a Brawl deck first because now I'm curious. I love Brawl. Yeah, that's right! Ashley's birthday is tomorrow! And you're celebrating starting tomorrow too. Guys, make sure to go follow Ashley if you haven't already. Oh, and by the way, this Sunday, I will also be co-hosting Ashley's birthday tournament. So make sure to be there as well. Happy early birthday. Alright, though. So you have to add me on Magic first before we can play. So make sure to have me added. I pinned it in chat. You have that card? You didn't know it? Oh, one last important thing to say about commanders. Commanders have to be legendary creatures. Oh yeah, thank you. I forgot. Where the fuck did I get Ob Nixilis? I don't know. The Aether Spark. A legendary artifact planeswalker. Equipment. What? Okay. As long as this is attached to a creature, the Aether Spark can't be attacked. Okay. And has whatever equipped creature deals combat damage during your turn, put that many loyalty counters on it. So, +1 attach it. Okay, so you attach with the +1. And then you put a +1/+1 on it. -5 draw 2, -10 add 10 of any. That's ridiculous. Rare Fox weekend appearance. Yes! Challenge sent. Am I not online? Hold on, let me relaunch Arena, because it looks like I'm not online or something. I won't be streaming my perspective. It'll all be on Ashy's channel. So make sure to go follow Ashy if you haven't already. It is combat damage, not combat damage to a player. Wait, that's actually crazy. Let me put Ashy's channel in YouTube channel. Oops. That is not where that goes. Alright, hopefully the challenge, it was sent through. Maybe this was the bug that somebody mentioned Arena was having. I didn't try any versus matches. Okay. So, I still can't see people online. Alright, there's that. Unless, guys, there actually isn't anyone online. Okay, I did accept the friend request at least. I'll try out my friend, or my version of the other deck when I ever get to play, then I'll be making my own Brawl deck. Sounds good. You've drawn mini cards of the Aether Spark. It gets to 10+ counters pretty easily. That's wild. Ash, could you try sending the request again, or are you online? Because now I can't see you. What are your numbers? I hate how cursed this is. Give us dual rooms, Konami. Yeah, Konami. Give us dual rooms. I can't add you. I tried to add you. Oh no. Is there a problem with Arena today? Can we not do viewer games? Uh-oh. Is anyone else able to challenge someone? My ad send. Okay. I did see the friend request send. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so that's sent. Try resetting your client first. How do I reset the client? I just relaunched it.
The power of Christ.
This is on my end? Refresh a lot kind of date? Do I have to restart the client again? This is on my end. I love it when Arena breaks. Well, if this doesn't end up working, we might just do some pack opening, because I have a ton of packs to open. Yeah, it just doesn't seem to be working. I see you added, but, maybe we have to verify game files or something on Steam? I'm so sorry. I had thought that they had fixed this. Apparently they haven't. Let's see. Try also direct challenging me. It wouldn't let me. How do I do this again? Like from the dual swords, not from the... You need to Alt F for the client. Is it still running? Alright, let me try and fix this. We're gonna run a quick ad while I'm trying to fix this, so I will be right back. This will make me feel better. What do you mean it fucking missed? We're in the future. Why are you an hour in the future? You're thinking ahead of things. 3 HP. Oh my, wait, was I actually 3? Yeah, not 3 HP anymore. Well, Why? Why does it spread like that every single time? Did you just call me flat? Excuse me? Does this look flat to you? I think you get the Pinkie Pie in the store. Ow! Alright. Alright, I see how it is. But yeah, I think you get it in the store. I don't know if it's there still. That's one way to have the streamer shove boobs in your way. Not wrong. Yeah, I need to end at 4. Your hair is a wig. Battle Fader? Okay.
I used to be able to whinny like a horse. I don't know if I can anymore. No, not really. I used to be way better at it. Why did I do that on stream? Alright, I'm gonna scare them. I'm gonna absolutely terrify them. I have the most terrifying set cards ever. You better not attack me. I'm gonna mirror force you. They had a counter to my bluff. Hey, Fartman. I heard you were talking shit over there. What did you say about me? What did you say about me, Fartman? Hello?
Balls.
Balls! Okay. 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 Anyone has seen my TikTok? There's a TikTok video I did on Khajiit penises. We've talked about this before. How Khajiits have barbs on their penises. Well, that little bit of information comes from the real Baron Zaya. It's also on my YouTube if you don't have TikTok. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Ah, goodness.
True. Goober. Got. Goober. Title got. Well, I tried resetting the game. I Alt F4'd a couple times. I verified the integrity of the game files, and no one's online. So, I don't know. This is not a problem. I did log out, yes. Actually, no, you know what? I haven't tried logging out now that you mention it. Maybe I should try logging out and logging back in. Let me try that. Oops. Oops, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't see anyone online right now is the problem, so let me see if I can log out and log back in. And maybe that will fix it. It's always with you. I know. I'm just the problem child. I'm the best QA because I always find bugs. Hello, Cosby, how are you? Why are you hiding the feed folder? I'm hiding my login information. Yep. Still not working. Yeah, so I did actually try that. I tried that while you were, or while I was away, right there. And this happened. So, because I typed your name, I didn't type your name in wrong, did I? No, I typed it in right. Yeah, it's just not working. We both do that and pray. Alright, try it. Game's haunted. Yeah, so I guess we probably won't be doing viewer games today. I'm really sorry. I was really hoping we could. I should not have said it was buggy today, but I was just being accurate. I was having no problems playing games, like in the events and stuff, but apparently games just bugged. Next, worst case, fly to Ashley's house and play IRL. You're so right. I should do that. Alright, well, unfortunately, I can't play against you guys today, but that doesn't mean that we can't continue to play Magic still. Like I said, I have a bunch of packs to... Well, I don't have a bunch of packs to open, but I have some packs to open. Yeah, we can still teach. We can still talk about decks and stuff. You guys are more than welcome to try to play against each other. Maybe you guys can get it to work with each other, but for some reason it just isn't working with me. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It is unfortunate. But... if there's any starter decks that you guys want some help learning how to play with, Jesus Christ, I'm getting lucky with these, mythics today. There's one other thing I can show you guys how to do, which is draft, which is my favorite way to play Magic. That was indeed a frog with tits. A god frog, actually. This one. A frog with tits. Green frog. You might have to re-download the client. We could try one last thing. We could try downloading the client if that doesn't work. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I'm going to re-download it on stream, though. Draft? We could try draft, or if you guys want to. So there is there's also an event going on, I believe. It's standard. Oh, it's Popper. And Popper's fun. Yeah, Titty Frog Mommy. Titty Frog Mommy indeed. Let me see how much it costs to do a draft. I can't afford a traditional draft. Let's see. This is good. I don't think that's supposed to be there. It could cost, do a... Draft sounds interesting. So the way Popper's free, he doesn't like common cards. That is true. So I could also show you the events. So Wednesdays, there's always an event on Wednesdays. Popper is a format where all the cards in your deck have to be commons. So we could try and build a Pauper deck. We can do draft another day. I don't know if I have enough time to do an entire draft. And I feel like I've kind of overloaded you guys with a bunch of information at once. But let's try and do a Pauper deck. Pauper is when real deck building skills show. It's very fun. I do like Pauper. I used to know of a good mono-white enchantment deck in Pauper. I don't know if I have all the cards, but we can see what I do have. So, is Ethereal Armor in Arena? It is not. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Never mind then. Let's see. Does that confirm another MTG stream downline? Perhaps. Perhaps it does. It isn't? Wait. Am I misspelling it? Ethereal? I don't see Ethereal Armor. I don't have any filters, do I? Am I misspelling it? It's uncommon. It's uncommon?! It used to be a common! Oh, now I'm mad. That used to be the Pauper staple. Alright, fair enough. Not really. I'm sad now. You're gonna make a Brawl deck? Okay, good luck, good luck. Gotta love rarity bumps. That's crazy! They changed it from a common to an uncommon? So sad. Okay, well, let's see. Maybe there's another card we can find to build around. Do you have any suggestion, Toes? In truth, if it was common, you should be able to use it. I agree. That's the thing with Pauper. If it was common in at any time, they changed the in-game rarity, so they shouldn't have. What they should have done is it still allowed it, because the way Pauper is supposed to work is if a card was printed at common at any point in time, it is legal in Pauper. It's the worst way to ban a card in a format is to bump the rarity. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. So, because the Ethereal Armor is a really good card because it gets +1/+1 for each enchantment you control, so it doesn't even have to be an enchantment that's on your creatures. But, hey-ho. Enchantress decks are still really fun, though. Did a Grixis sack deck, but the easiest would probably be Life Gain Flying. We could try that, yeah. Makes it mono white with removal. Okay, let's do that. I do like mono white. So we already have Healer's Hawk, which is a 1/1 flying lifelink. Lifelink is another evergreen keyword, which any amount of damage you deal with that creature, you gain that much amount of life. So we can do that. Life gain flying. We have a couple other things that give flying. Let's look for cheap creatures first. Ethereal Armor still has a common version on Arena. Why is it not letting me find it then? Because maybe I just need to look for armor? Yeah, it's just not showing up even if I turn on craft. Hello, Satellite. It's going okay. It's going okay. Apparently my arena is just fucked and I can't do any versus battles because no one is online for me. But otherwise we're gonna try out the new event. Oh, it's standard. That is why. Oh, so I was angry for no reason. Cheeseland, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome as our newest Vulpus. Yeah, that would be why. It's because it's standard. Okay, that makes so much more sense. That makes so much more sense. I want to try Commander more. Oh, Curry, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I need to find a time to do Commander again. We've done it before in my Discord on Handcam. Glad it got worked out. Well, the playing against other people did not get worked out, but we just decided to do the new event. Let's see. So for I only have 2 of this, but it's a common, so I can probably craft it. I don't own a hand cam or cards. I was using tabletop is a good way to do it too. So standard all commons. Yes. Yes, so I'm trying to figure out what to do. Toes mentioned flying lifelink removal. Hooray, the solution was simple, but you were just dumb. I misunderstood the format I was playing in. Let's see. What other ones can we add? I want some more removal. Steer clear. I don't think I have any mounts. Can you shake a rat in that hand cam? Oh my god. Petrify? Where was Petrify? I did see that. So this is like pacifism. But better than pacifism? Is sheltered by ghosts legal? No, looks like not. Removal is removal, true. Let's see. I am playing Magic. I am. You've never played this game? Last week we did a tutorial on how to play, and today we're doing some deck building. Highly doubt people are running enchantment hate. That's true. Do the past arena pates come back sometime? I have no idea. That's a shame. Sheltered by Ghosts is a really good card. Yeah, it is a shame. Pacifism is legal. Yes, pacifism is also legal, so I can throw in pacifism as well. Where'd it go? 2 mana. Let's see. What else do we have? This one does 3 damage to target attacking or blocking. If it was bargained, you can destroy instead. So, bargain, you may sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token as you cast it. So that seems pretty good. Let's see. If we have a lot of cheap spells or small creatures, this could be a good card to use. Shelter by Ghost is legal too. I thought we just discovered that it wasn't. Because I don't see it. It's not standard, is the problem. I like the anime alt arts. Yeah, they are really cool. It's uncommon. And that would be why. Yeah, so this is Pauper standard, so all the cards have to be uncommon. Or have to be common, excuse me. They have to be common. Let's see. So, we probably don't need to run any kind of... Do you think we need to run enchantment hate? Whenever this dies, you draw a card. Maybe... Oh yeah, I was gonna put in Market Watch Phantom. Also, this to pump our creatures isn't too bad. Let's see if there's any good high-cost cards. Is that a terrible idea? That's probably true. This is an exile on a stick until it leaves, so that's not terrible. It is kind of expensive, but it does have plane cycling, so I might throw in one. Thank you so much for the lurk, Voyager. I appreciate it. Run all the hate you can. Good point. Let's see. What does this do? Whenever you unlock this, create a 1/1 enchantment creature token. Whenever you unlock it, put +1/+1 counter on each up to 2 target creatures. Maybe. Yeah, there's a lot of low rarity cards. Let's see. Exile target artifact, creature, or enchantment until this leaves. That seems good. Only deck I almost lost to against in this was a mono white life gain deck like this. He got close, but Sack goes Burr. Fair enough. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with power 4 or greater. That's some good hate. Whenever this enters, exile target creature an opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. Seems good. Prison Sentence is good as well. And that is the whole deck. How many creatures do we have? 15? Actually, that's not terrible. I sent you a friend request. It should be Magic Missile 23. I am offline. Unfortunately, I need to remove the pen comment because I'm unable to play against people today. For some reason, my arena is just broken. You need bigger flyers. True. Let's see. Let's look at the high end. This card's pretty good. Whenever this enters, put a +1/+1 creature on target creature you control without flying. We can throw it in for now. Oh wait, this? Whenever this enters, gain 3 life. More big creatures. Plate isn't bad? Oh, pileated? Do you have Sanctified Rabbit? Or Sanctified? This one? Oh, it's like, it's Soul Sisters. Shepherding Spirits, my beloved. Oh yeah, that's good too. To try and go over because I made the mistake of telling my friends my deck premise. Oh my god, what is your deck premise though? Now I'm curious. Let's see. Should be fine now. We still have 7 cards that we want to cut. I don't think we want to run 67. Millennium Calendar. Tell me about it. I don't know if this Provisioner is as worth it. Let's see. Cathar Commando. Probably not. Need to cut 2 more cards. Maybe a pacifism and a prison sentence. Okay, let's try this. We're gonna take this into the new event. So, let's see. In progress. Oh, where is this? Midweek magic. I'm enjoying the deck I'm building. Good, good, good. I'm glad to hear that. Alright, let's choose our deck. I didn't name the deck because I'm bad. Here we go. I just found a wonder pick with 3 full art Regigigas and I managed to pick the one in between all of them? Oh my god, that sucks so bad. So wait, what does Millennium Calendar do? I actually don't know what that card does. Alright. So they go first. We do have a Petrify and a Makeshift Binding. I might mulligan though. I'm gonna mulligan. Because yeah, I would like a creature. This is even better. I'm just going to put a trap in the screen at the bottom. Okay. So now we have a creature and we have some interaction. Uh-oh, are they playing mono red? We put 1,000 counters on it and does 1,000 damage. Oh! I think I have seen that, yeah. Okay, so... they're gonna swing at me for 3. I have the thing where it doubles the counters on it too? Oh my god, that's crazy. So this one... draw a card and create a treasure token. I'll take it. Yeah, I was gonna take it. I'm gonna petrify the lava runner. I do have all the hate. I do indeed. Hopefully we can just be able to deal more damage to them. He'll run out of gas soon, true. And I do have life link as well to keep me alive. Okay. So, let's see. I probably need to get rid of that so they don't kill my creature. I'm seeing a lot of mono red. Yeah. Are you playing in the event? I'm gonna scry. They're probably gonna, in response, sacrifice it. Oh wait, they can't sacrifice it actually, because they have to tap it. Use a Millennium Calendar, the One Ring, and Marina of Vendrill's Grimoire. The last one lets me not lose. I don't need this many lands. I'm actually just gonna put them both at the bottom. The event is kind of cooking you. Fair enough. Apparently you need to play mono white. Lets me lose if I reach 0 as long as I have cards, and the One Ring is for its protection. I see. No, shock! Alright, I need a creature. It's a good thing I scried both those lands at the bottom. I hope they don't have a high end. I did not need that land. I mean, it gives me life. What are they sitting on? They have to have a burn spell or something. I see. Oh, that's what they were waiting on. I still get to gain 2 life. Right? Did I not gain life? Really need my creatures. The rest of my deck still needs to be worked on. Fair enough. Okay, there's a creature. Are there archetypes in Magic so I know where to start deck building? Yes! So, well, not archetypes, there's creature types. But there actually, no. So there aren't any archetypes like there are in Yu-Gi-Oh! You kind of just build something that feels good. Yeah, tribal. Tribal's a thing, so creatures have creature types, so this is a spirit detective. So I can build towards spirits. More like referring to types and keywords. Yeah, so there's, like, keywords you can work towards, there's creature types you can work towards. Stop with the fucking shock! It's called tribal, like elves. Yeah. Goblins, tribal, merfolk. Exactly. Or otters. Yeah, otters is an option too. You're a determined green player? Good luck with green. I mean, I guess I'll just deal with it. Mice are cute, yeah. Mice are really cute. That sounds utterly ridiculous. Ha 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 ha, you got me there. Yeah, so they're gonna sacrifice to get a token. That is fine. Something, finally. Determined Spellslinger, that's good too. Yeah, so really when it comes to playing Magic, you just kind of have to determine what kind of player you are. Do you want fast decks? Do you want a more control style deck? Do you want something more in between? That helps you determine deck building. Mid-range all the way? Mid-range is good. Mid-range is good. Okay, can I stop drawing lands? Do I have too many lands in my deck? I might have actually had too many. You think green and blue are least favorite at the moment? You know, it's funny you say that, Obsidian. I'm pretty much the same way. White, black are my favorite colors. Deck building falls under 4 criteria: aggro, mid-roll, combo, and control. Yeah. I do like blue sometimes, but mono blue is oh, they're burning me. I might actually lose this. Copy a pixie deck and play? Let's be a Samwise Gamgee commander. Ooh, that does sound fun. Or just... Okay, that doesn't do anything for me. Red and black is what I like so far. Red black is fun. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee da da dee doo doo doo. Stop people. Oh, I have a dinosaur brawl deck actually. Wouldn't play it pure though. Yeah, mono blue can be kind of hit or miss. Prison sentence, I can't remember. Yeah, they can't use their abilities either. I really need to draw my big creatures. I think I need to drop my lands. Also, I just realized they have a pet rock. Isn't that cute? My head's kind of covering it. Aggro is win fast, lose fast. Mid-range, your deck curves out and you win later. Ah, they won. Combo, do weird shit and win under a specific situation. Control the field until your opponent offs themselves so you don't have to. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, I'm gonna edit the deck and I'm gonna remove some lands because I think I have too many lands. How many lands am I running? Yeah, 24 seems like a lot. Let's see. I'm gonna go to 20. And then I'm going to throw in some bigger creatures. I have a Dino deck too, but it's a bit slow. Yeah, the only way that I made my Dino deck better was with, some ramp. 24, make sure you curve out. I was just drawing so many lands, and I have a bunch of plane cyclers. I'm gonna try it with a little bit less. And see what... Or maybe not 3 of those. Maybe just 1 additional of those. And then... I need like a middle. Like a 3 mana or 4 mana. Try this. Provisioner might be good. Sub Fox, sub chat. Welcome in, Random Gamer. Not much. What's up with you? You put in tons of ramp and still slow. 3/4 is not taken out easily by removal. Let's see, Provisioner. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? Good point. That might be better than 2 of those. That's probably better than that. Okay, try this. I have a Voltron-ish deck with oh, Mimeoplasm! What a card. But yeah, how are you doing, Random Gamer? We're doing some of the event. There's a Popper event in Arena right now. It falls with Graveyard Heat? Oh, it fails with Graveyard Heat. Gotcha. This looks good. I don't have a turn 1 play, but hopefully that's okay. Do 40 slimes versus humanity. Oh my god, slimes versus humanity. Wait, can you have any number of that card in your deck? If I want big monsters with high mana cost and health gain to keep me alive, like a strategy, that could work. So, oh, looks like we're playing against another mono white deck. Ooh. Yeah, that could work. Any number. So, big monsters with a high mana cost is green. And life gain, you can get some life gain with green. I would say try looking into that. And there's any number. Any number. Big creatures with white can add more life gain. Yeah, so you could try green-white, too. Let's see. I'm gonna get rid of that. When time Fox, when you get your shit working, we'll have to show them all the different types of decks. Yeah, we should. Let's see. Probably don't need more removal, but I'll take a creature. I beat you in the face with 12/12s in combo? God. That has happened before. Yeah, I was going to actually hit you up for doing my dailies, but I actually managed to do them with the starter decks. Recommend the 2-color starters in the starter deck duel event. It has free entries and you keep the deck when you win with it. Yeah, that's a great way to get started with Arena. Okay, so that effect still does trigger. Oh, I actually need mana. I could plane cycle here, but I can't do that and prison sentence them. I'm just gonna prison sentence them again and look for a land. I can't change the order of them. So I'm gonna put the hawk on the bottom. Only issue is that a lot of experienced players seem to use it for dailies. Yeah, it's the best way to use it for dailies if you don't have people online. I'm only good at the red-black vampire deck that spams a bunch of burn effects while healing myself with stuff like Blood Artist. Oh, Blood Artist is so much fun. What did they just cast? Oh, they sacrifice a creature to draw 2. This is kind of a fun combo. I like what they're doing over there. Let's see. So I am running low on removal spell now. So let's see here. Let's do this. This. So this is only when a creature you control enters. Gotcha. I will be able to get over them with flying, though. And then I'm actually gonna keep this. Oop. I just want to attack with a flyer. If the vampire team turns suffering into an art form, yes. Blood Artist is so good. Okay. It's fine. That is right. They do have their own flyer. So flying means that my creature can't be blocked except for by other creatures with flying, or with a creature with reach. Oh my goodness. They're burning me down. This is a good combo. I like this combo. Is Blood Artist in standard? Should be. That could be cool. Is it a common or is it an uncommon? Your mono green deck finally did it. Took a minute? That I don't know. Okay, fair enough. I explained this why my flying monster was able to be blocked by that one vampire in the solo matches. Yes, so flying creatures can only be blocked by creatures with flying or reach. So that's a way to get over your opponent's creatures, and for your opponent to get over your creatures. I have the Izzet, Orzhov and Izzet starters. Now the question is which one to grab next. So you could go for a black deck to support, really just whatever colors you're looking for. I think I die here. I think they're gonna burn me here to death. Yeah, they did it. Nice. Okay. So this is a really interesting deck. But yeah, man, so you could try to go for other decks that contain the colors that you're going for. So you could do like blue, white, or not blue, white. Yeah, you could do blue, white, you could do black, red, that sort of thing. Added a chock full of trample and enchantment artifact removal. That's probably a good idea. So their deck was really cool. I liked the black that they added. I wonder if I have any of those cards. Let's see. Oh, need the black. Let's see. What was that creature? I could probably craft it whenever you gain life. Your opponent loses 1 life? Yeah, this one. This was cool. And so you should make more games. They can't all break, right? Yeah, right? I was trying blue white since I expect some control, but it's mostly just card draw with little options. Yeah. So I have 27 wild cards. I'll craft this one because it seems good. Aren't they all common? And this one, yes. And the popper. I can't craft more than one at a time. That's kind of annoying. I have to watch this animation every time too. Okay, and then Blood Artist? Is Blood Artist in this? I guess Blood Artist is an uncommon. Okay, so... Vamps can fly, so flying can block a flying creature. Pretty sure you got that right. So, vampires don't always fly, but creatures that fly can block flying creatures, yes. Let's see. I thought Blood Artist is black-red. No, it's just mono black. Oh, I didn't put the card in my deck. Oops. I made it and then didn't put it in my deck. Oh, because I'm crafting. Let's see. Add the Scoured Barrens. Add in this one. Yeah, or if they have reach. You can block flying creatures with a creature with reach as well. So I'm going to get rid of 4 planes. Oh, no, I need to get rid of some... Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of all the lands. We're going to start slightly over. I might get more of those crafted. These carrot cakes seem good too. Oh, this is a wait, this is a flying creature that does the same thing. And this one as well. This also gives me life. This seems good too. Can you hexproof in response, or is it too late if it was already targeted like in Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't actually know. Toes, do you know? I can't say I've actually... Oh no, I think you can. I think you can, because you can give it hexproof in response to save it. Yes. I'm like 90% sure that's true. You can. Yeah, okay. Okay. If it's an yeah, it has to be an instant. You can't do it as like a sorcery. You regret choosing black for the brawl deck? You could always change your color. It took a while? Oh, fair enough. It just took a while. Alright, so... You want to guess how I accidentally killed myself with Yenna? Remind me what Yenna does? Are creature abilities sorcerer speed? Nope, they are instant speed. Okay, let's see. What other ones can I remove here? Probably don't need this cat anymore. Or this other cat. This one's fine. Pacifism is pretty good. I might actually add another pacifism back. So I just need to cut 7 cards. If there isn't anything about its speed mentioned, yeah, you can... It's a quick effect. That one's still pretty good because it makes creatures. Oh, there's something I want to cut now. Maybe I just cut some of these ones that I don't have. Probably don't need 4 of the high-end cards. Yeah, it's the opposite of how it is in Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe just 1 less of these, and then cut a carrot cake. Okay. And then, so, let me craft. So I need to craft 2 of these. I think I mentally strained myself enough with deck making after all that insanity. I understand. It's challenging. Let's see. Carrot cake. Okay, and then Fear of Lost Teeth. Where's that one? Oh, it's a 1 mana. Makes token copies of artifacts. Okay. So how did you kill yourself with Yenna? Enchantments. Oh, enchantments. Did you use, Phyrexian Arena? At the beginning of your upkeep, draw 1 card and lose 1 life? Where is Waxwane? No, but it's sort of like that? Okay, fair enough. That's funny, though. Where is that other card? Wax Wayne... Oh, it's a white card, that's why. Wax Wayne Witness. Craft one of those. I'm gonna go chill for now. Hopefully MTG Arena will let me play later. Yeah, I hope so. I didn't die by life loss. I died by decking myself out. Oh my god. That's funny. Alright, do I have... Oh. It didn't add lands. Oh my god, it didn't add lands. Shit. Okay. So, let's see here. I have 48 white cards and 8 black cards. Okay. So, we need to cut even more. You wanna know how- yeah, how did you do it? Let's cut one of all these. That seems good. One of these. Maybe we just cut this. How many lands do I have currently? I have 4. So I need to cut 16 cards. That's 13. So I need to cut 3 more. At least I've forgotten to a game. That is true. That would have been very embarrassing if I went in without any lands. I've been like, where's my lands? Let's see. Maybe one of these. Then one of each of these. Okay. So then I need... Where are the basic lands? Oh, wait. It'll suggest lands for me. There we go. I don't need 4 of these, though. So let me do... like that. Okay. Try this. The best way to beat flying is to give it a reach around. You're so right. Yeah, so you can activate creature abilities at instant speed unless it says activate as a sorcery. First copied Parallel Lives, then Doubling Season, then Anointed Procession, then afterwards I copied Guardian Project. Then I put 1 creature down. What does Guardian Project do? Because I know all the other cards. My Yu-Gi-Oh! Combo deck, I've lost multiple games because I decked myself out? That's hilarious, Toes. Oh my god. I have to see what you built. Okay, they're also playing black-white. Is everyone playing black-white in this? I guess I played against a mono-red deck. Guardian Project draws a card. Oh, I see. So you just made a ton of token creatures and then accidentally killed yourself. I see. Yeah, that happens. That's really funny. Alright, so next turn I can get my Marauding Blight Priest out and start doing the burn. Hello, Jotro, how are you doing? It is Fox time. Pretty much for my extensive knowledge of Yu-Gi-Oh, you pretty much follow a combo list. This list, this. This kind of, that deck does the same kind of thing. I see. If I miss a step and the combo just fizzles and I lose. Yeah. That's funny, though. Regular online matches are fine, but friend duels just don't exist. No. So that's only on my end. All of the problems I've been having in Arena is my problem, Wooly. You should be able to do whatever. Feel a lot better? I'm glad to hear that. Not all the time. I don't think he's suggesting it's all the time, Plucci. I think he just means his deck. New combo players just follow preset combo experience ones, can adjust it when it's interrupted or you got more cards to extend. Yeah. Let's see here. So, I need to deal with some of these creatures now. Let's get rid of the Waxwayne Witness. Because that is going to block my creature. And then I'm just going to talk with the flyers. Trap Homie in a TV. I did Trap Homie in a TV. Wow, they actually had a response to it.
The funny thing is I have another prison sentence. Jesus Christ, English is hard. Let's see. Can you turn the TV off so they don't leave? I hope so. I'm gonna keep both those on top. Get enchanted. They have 1 life. Surely I'll win next turn. I think, yeah, yep. Yay! I did it. Very nice, very nice. If you double a doubling effect, is it quadrupled? I don't know, actually. Is it? Got rotated, enchanted, and rough on him. I know, that was actually really good. It does get quadrupled. Man, Yu-Gi-Oh! Be looking a little different than I remember. I know, it's kind of weird. What do you mean I have to pay for my cards? That's so weird. Well, you know, Konami makes strange decisions sometimes. I am going to mulligan this. This seems better. I'm gonna put the black card at the bottom. Thank you for the hydrate. Or sorry, thank you for the stretch and head pass, not the hydrate. Thank you for the stretch. Ooh. Oh my goodness, not an engine rat. Let's see. Just gonna gain a life. The big stretch. Too bad I don't get to see it. Need some inspiration. Oh, the otter deck? Wooly and Mana Seeker, you could try to duel it or play against each other. You double your double so it becomes squared. Yes, I guess it does. And I'm making 128 Guardian Project tokens at the end. That is Death Touch, I won't block. Filthy rats in my engine, how dare. Right? Let's see. So when I put the creature down, all of them proceeded at the same time. Or all of them procced at the same time. That's crazy. Alright. No blocks. Alright, now let's see here. We will pacify this. And then do this. And then attack. Yep. Hey chat, look, feet. Bunny feet, wait. My shoes. I won't block. How's that canned corn, by the way? Still delicious. Maybe get rid of their engine rack because it's annoying. You're seeing me online now? Rare shoes highlight? Power 4 or greater? They don't have any power 4 or greater, so that doesn't help. I don't really need to land right now either. Hey, yo, grippers alert? You can see me online? Oh, interesting. Apparently I've been on so long it was trying to catch up, I guess so. We finally found the shoes! How fortuitous! Fortuitous indeed. Oh wait, that killed my creature, damn. Oops, I misplayed a little bit. Reading the card explains the card. Well, it was actually the damage. I wasn't paying attention to how much damage had been done to my creature. But yeah, you're right. I should have read my card. Oh, I put that to the bottom and gave it to me anyways. Well, I can still attack them. It was a global bug in Arena, I guess? I guess so. I guess I can get rid of a... What? There's no artifact or enchantment I want to get rid of. I think next time we'll try to do, viewer games. But for today, I just want to try and finish the event since we got into it anyways. Fear of the dark. Oh wait, I can destroy that. Doubled Smothering Tide? Now that's evil. Erase and Blaze, this is Aether Drift. I don't really want to plane cycle, or maybe I should actually. We'll see what I draw. If I don't draw a land, then I will plane cycle. More Death Touch? Welcome back, Cheeseland. Okay, so I did draw a land. I will not attack. Wait, are you a woman? No. Hi, Earl. Welcome in. Where did I see the other events? So whenever you click on play... well, I guess it depends on what kind of event you're looking for. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? Long time no see. Yeah, long time no see. God, I wish women were real. Me too. Please be a land. It is not a land, but this is fine too. I know we have all the available ones. I would need to look. I don't remember off the top of my head. Okay, we might have lost this one. Because I didn't actually have enough removal. How's my 356th favorite woman doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Playing some Magic today. My bladder is about to explode. But I have to finish this game first. Pretty sure we just lose it though. You Magic. Imagine playing only one card game. Maybe this helps? Wait, what are you counting down? You started counting down yesterday, Obsidian, and now I don't know what you're counting down to. They only have a 2... Well, they have a... Actually, no. Okay, don't attack. What about the corgi from the thumbnail? What card is that? That is Felia. Oh, is that what... That must have been what Chalf was saying. Oh, I just die here, don't I? Let's see. If I block there, I take... whatever. Kill me. Hi, Spartan. Welcome in. No, I do not have human ears. I guess I'll just have to find out. If there's an ugly corgi. It's Felia. I'll show you the card. Let's see. It's a cute little dog. Hold on. Brawl. Hello. This one. This card here. No. Alright, I will be right back. I'm gonna go run a quick ad and use the restroom, and when I get back, we're gonna see if we can't finish the event. I think we only need to do 1 or 2 more wins. Anyways, I'll be back.
The power of Christ compels you!
Apparently you didn't want to summon me. Okay then, well, I guess I did not think that in the year of our Lord, 2025, it is literally the first day of 2025. I got hit with gores.
Can you stop coming inside me? Did you hear me say that? He didn't see me! Oh my god, adrenaline. Wait! He has no head! No! Oh my god. Oh! Oh my god, that is fucking karma, dude! Oh my god. What the fuck? What's wrong with feet? Every time I say feet, I get clipped. I like how it's called unpleasant sucking, because everybody knows there is a pleasant kind of sucking. The stream brain. It's bad news. Okay, thank you. I'm coming. I promise I won't get stuck in a rock this time. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, Raiders! Welcome in, Raiders! How are you all doing? How was your stream? Thank you so much for the raid. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is nofoxweregiven, or you can call me Vixie, and today we're playing some Magic. But how was your stream? How was PUBG? Did you get lots of dubs? But welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much again for the raid. And yes, I'm sorry. I had to become a P-tuber for real. It was piss break time. Did you bring enough lemonade for the class? No, I'm sorry. I left it in the bathroom. You're gonna have to go find it in the bathroom. I think that's only one more win. I don't know. I can't count. Was pure brain? I'm glad you had fun though. How's the stream been? It's been great. We had some annoying problems with Arena today, but otherwise it's been fun. We're going on an adventure for lemonade. Guys, imagine if I was a lawyer. What if you were a lawyer though, Spartan? Would you defend me in court? Could I trust you to defend me in court? I defend you? Okay. Bet. Oh shit, I just realized I don't have... That's really annoying. I guess take my cake. I'd lose, but I defend you. You know what? I'll take it. Isn't 1000-Year Storm kind of insane? It is pretty good. Earl G, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. You are now our newest full plus. Can they stop making me discard cards? Obviously, they're not playing, lands. Hi, not Earl. Your parents can do it for you? What? Wait, are your parents actually lawyers? Alright. Let's see. Oh, no more bunny girl. That's what their deck is supposed- I mean, I guess so. Yeah, that's actually a good question. Are you going to be a criminal or a business lawyer? What kind of lawyer are you going to be? Both of your parents are lawyers, huh? That's interesting.
Balls.
Balls? Criminal lawyer? Okay. Yeah, so then you'd be good at defending me. Thank you for the stretch and head pats. Oh yeah, also, target player draws one card and loses life. That's fine. I think I'm going to raid someone specific today. I was thinking we could either raid Vixie, who is a pretty well-known Magic streamer, or there was also a Snake VTuber playing Magic for the first time. I'll let you guys decide. It's the big stretch. It is the big stretch. My professor told us a story about a guy he arrested for drugs and weapons who had all charges dropped against him due to a mistake my professor made in getting the evidence. Oh no. Yeah, we could do the Snake VTuber. I don't mind. Each opponent discards a card. Fine. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Let me make sure that they're still live. I just saw them when I was on the in the bathroom. Let me see if I can make sure I can find them again.
Yeah, their name is Skeer. S-K-E-E-E-R. Oh no. It doesn't look like they do have follower only mode on. Make eliminated found new magic player. I did. Apparently all evidence found must be thrown out if it spawned from an illegal search. Yeah, that makes sense. No! Now they have all the removal. I guess because I'm running black, I probably should be running more removal, like black removal. Oh god. They're killing me. No, I mean, that makes sense though, right? Let's see, 5/6, so just block with the 1/1. Oh, I can cast this, nice. Ah! The spin outs are so annoying. If the Snakes streamer is still live whenever we end, we can raid them. I know, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm not doing a very good job of it. You'd love to be a professor? I was TA, and that was pretty fun. Oh god, they're just gonna kill me now. Take 2 damage. It's your goal? I believe in you. You want to teach criminal justice? That would be cool. Yeah, if you're interested, I would say try being a TA. Alright, come on. We just need one more win. Surely we can do it without improving our deck at all, right? Can try that when I transfer colleges. Good idea. People have told me I should try being a teacher, but I know damn well I would not be a good fit for a role model or teacher for anybody. Well, that's the great thing about being a professor, right? You don't technically have to be a role model. I'm gonna mulligan this. I really need to get the... Okay, this is... better? Can't win them all, but awesome job. Thank you. I'm doing my best. I threw this deck together very quickly. Murder! We're trying to murder. Is murder common? Toxic? My professor told us today he was running on 4 hours of sleep because he was playing Mortal Kombat all night. Yeah, that's exactly why you can be a professor. Professors feel better when you tell them that they are a role model. Yes, they do, but they also don't have to work super hard to be a role model. Hello, beautiful fox person. I've come to test fate again today. Oh, welcome in, Mavis. Yes, we can test fate after this duel. Help, someone's been murdered. Guards, guards. Remind me after this game and I will test your fate. But how are you doing today, Mavis? Yeah, I had a professor come in late to class because he went to get a piece of pizza. And that same professor also came to class with a black eye. No idea why. He just had a black eye. Wait, you have an idea? What's your idea? I'm gonna transfer and see if I can give a lecture. I never did a lecture. Spin the wheel. Okay. Well, okay, it really depends on whether or not they're live. You could put them both on the wheel, though. They have been live. The snake one has been live for 4 hours, so. Could you beat that professor in a fight? No. The one that had a black eye? No. So this player's trying to win on poison counters. They're spitting on you. They are spitting on me. Today we were shown a video on violence by corrections officers. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, we're playing Magic today. Oh wait, shit. I didn't mean to attack with that. Saw footage of a guy who was beaten to death by guards upstate. Holy shit. Yeah, that was actually a mistake. I didn't mean to attack that creature. Gaining life is not gonna help me here. Thank you for the head pats. Yeah, so, these poison counters, whenever I get 10 of them, I die. I'll give you 2 links, one with the weight and one without the weights. What? Weights? Oh, you weighted them? Alternate win cons for the win. Yes, yes. Your classes sound really interesting. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer, like poison. Go take a nap here in a bit? I'm probably gonna nap after stream. It's funny you're spinning a wheel for a literal coin flip. You know what? Fair enough. You have to give a ton of public speeches on Friday? Ooh, good luck. Not this Friday, but probably next week. Oh. Well, what does your speech have to be on? You're talking about guys who survived both atomic bombs? Wait, that's actually really interesting. Will you give me a lecture on this guy? Something informative? I see. Last presentation I did a speech on boxing and I brought my boxing gloves? Wait. I didn't know you knew about boxing. Sure, I'll lecture you. Okay. I desire a bagel. I desire a nap, a bagel, and or strong painkillers. How about all the above? All the above sounds good to me. I would also like to test fate. Alright. Take UFC classes. Might go back. Fun as hell. Wait, what is UFC? I can stand contest that after all is a trophy of a moment, and I will never forget that humbled me. Alright, I die. Good game. Oh, kickboxing. Oh, I see, I see. Your ass at it? I mean, it's fun, right? Wait. They surrendered! Why did they surrender? They were gonna win! I guess, event over. Mom called them for lunch. They were literally gonna win next turn. Not about winning, it's about sending a message. I guess so. That's really... Yeah, don't worry, I didn't forget the test fates. That is very funny. Opponent, if you're out there, thank you for the game. Well played. Alright. Let's see here. Whose test fates were they again? Their wife probably pulled them away. You're probably right. They literally had one turn to win, though. Alright. Mavis, let's test your fate. Snake Eyes! That means you get 2 cards. 1 card to answer your question and 1 to clarify. So let me know what your question is. And then Hein would like to test fate. Alright, Hein, that is a 5. That is not a double or a 6. So you know what that means.
Shadow Realm time! Thank you for playing. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Alright, what is your question, Mavis? Either they bricked or well, no, they literally didn't even need to play any cards. They just needed to attack me. Because I only needed one more poison counter and I would have died. Howard, the phone is ringing! Oh, rough. Will I ever beat Mist at Yu-Gi-Oh? Alright, we'll see what the deck says. Oh. Stomach is rumbling. I'm getting hungry. It's EP time for you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Wooly. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good rest of your day. Will you ever find love, Peepo Shy? Alright, let's see what the deck says. So, first card is... Will you beat Mist at Yu-Gi-Oh? The sun. That's about happiness. So, I would say yes. Not only will you be happy, you'll be confident and you'll feel fulfilled. So, you will indeed eventually beat Mist at Yu-Gi-Oh. As for your second card, the Lovers. Wow, my goodness. Look at all that. Will you find love? Well, the Lovers, surprise, surprise, is indeed about finding love. It's about finding a fulfilling relationship with somebody that you truly, fully understand and somebody who understands you. So, happiness and love. It seems like things are going to go well for you, Mavis. I'm happy to hear that. If you need me to clarify at all, let me know. But that seems pretty straightforward to me. Alright, I think we need to do one more... The sound of the cards shuffling is nice. I like the sound of it too. Here. It also turns up to 3 cards into the hearts. Yeah, it's true, yes. Oh, no, this one. So that's the sun. And then the Lovers makes it into a wild card. Thank you, madam. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Now you just need to know where to look. Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't give you any advice, just that it'll happen. Alright. I think we have one more win. Let's try and get it. Alright, actually, we already got all the wins. But let's play one more game. Fake Balatro fan. What? No, this one turns it into hearts. Turns up to 3 cards into hearts, and this one turns it into a wild card. What do you mean, fake Balatro fan? You're the fake Balatro fan. Keep this. Standard Pauper deck was mostly a pile of the black 1-mana floaters and cheap removal. That makes sense. I'll take that Dorito. Thank you, Spartan. Can you hear my stomach rumbling? That one's for me. Thank you for the head pats. I lace it. You lace it with fentanyl? Jesus Christ. Joust, oh my goodness, welcome in. It's been so long. How are you doing? Good to see you again. Oh, wait. In your defense, how are you going to defend yourself with this one? You snatched. Okay, that's true. I guess that does defend you. I'll give it to you. But I'm not happy about it. Threaten me with a good time? I didn't want to win that quickly. You locked in. You know what? That's totally fair. It's good to see you, though. I hope you've been well. I keep getting achievements? Wait, when did they add achievements? Complete a midweek magic event. Look at that. I did it. And I won a game with no cards in hand. Yippee. Last patch, huh? I haven't been well. I haven't been able to sleep. Damn. I'm really sorry to hear that. I have suffered from insomnia many times in my life. And to be honest, I've never really found a good solution. The only thing I can do is try and settle my brain. Because the reason, I guess it really depends on what your insomnia is coming from. I have trouble sleeping because of anxiety. So anything I can do to try and settle my brain, which is not easy, is how I help with my sleep. But sometimes you just don't really have any reason why you can't sleep. I guess one big thing that I would try is exercise. Just sleep better, skill issue, yeah. Skill issue, get better at sleeping. Just got to the event list, but it seems they limit what you can access at the start. Yeah, okay. I totally forgot. I'm so sorry. I should have looked into that for you. Oh no, I'm out of water. Finally beat an experienced player. Let's go. Good job. What deck did you use? Oh, I don't like that very much. There's not really anything I can do about it, though. Finally, my luck is unbelievable. PUBG carried over to here. Let's go! Good luck, yeah. Definitely. Thanks for the money. Oh, black-red. Can't remember the black-red deck off the top of my head, but I'm glad it's working for you. Try to sleep better. I'm exhausted, so I'll see if I can sleep now. I hope you can. Yeah, like I said, if you can... Exercise is probably the best thing you can do to try and improve your sleep. A good session of exercise and then a shower. Hello, hello, hello! Welcome in, Sun Eater! How are you doing today? Happy Wednesday. We're just finishing off the Popper event. I actually already completed. What the fuck just happened? I literally don't know what happened. It's so nice to meet you! Hello, hello! My name is nofoxweregiven, or you can call me Vixie. But welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. Let's see. Don't really have a lot of great options here. I guess getting rid of this enchantment probably doesn't hurt before they can pay to sacrifice it. Your model's so pretty! Oh my goodness! Thank you so much! I really appreciate that. Want to hear an MTG joke? Absolutely. Also, thank you so much for the compliment on my model. My model artist did a wonderful job. What animal is black-red in the animal pack? Black-red was... Toast. What is black-red in Bloomborough again? You got sent to the Shadow Realm? You saw so many things. Are you gonna be able to come out of it? I will take that. Fox, you made a discovery. What was your discovery, Wrench? Do tell. Lizards. Oh, it's lizards. It's lizards, Robert. Thank you, thank you. Do you know why blue and Rubberg is represented by you? No, why? Why is it represented by blue? I mean by you. No! I found a gacha game that has anime main characters as hot women in a game. Wait, isn't that a bunch of them? It stands for you need to leave because you're playing mono blue. So real and based. It was lizards, you forgot. Yeah, lizards. You're tempted? Which one is it, Wrench? Because obviously there's Nikke. Hey, don't hate on us blue players. I hate you, Toes. Careful, they will use your waifus against you and your wallet. Waifus against your wallet. Wait, I guess I could have blocked that one a while ago. You don't understand, it's all anime main characters. Oh wait, I can get Death Touch. Oops. I'm gonna go to bed, have a fun rest of your stream. Thanks so much! And thank you so much again for the raid! I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest. That's a joke. It probably just stands for Urza. I think the main reason is because, there was already black. They'll make fun of us blue players, will cry. You'll cry big blue tears. Haha, got him. Did I say breast? Oops. I enjoy a good breast, too. You know, if that's an option. I give all the slime huggies. Thank you for the hugs. And thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in as our newest Vulpist. Don't make fun of us. We'll take your turns. Why do people keep surrendering against me when they know they're going to win? You know, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, we officially completed the event. Very nice. I'm right there with you. Women make gay brain happy. Women good. They're sorry about you. I have already won. Like, I already got all my challenges done. I don't know why they keep surrendering. Spells I control cannot be countered. That is pain. They're scared of me? They're sorry for me. Blue is control, which is adjacent to sun. People don't like sun. True. A win's a win. Yeah, I mean, I can't complain. I can't complain. Alright, we're gonna see really quickly if they are still live. Alright, the snake is still live. We can spin the wheel, though, just to make it fair. Alright, let's see. We are going to be ending here, but do not go. We're going to be rating somebody very lovely who is playing Magic as well, so make sure to stick around for that. Also, tomorrow we're going to be playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! We're going to be doing Master Duels, and it'll be Viewer Duels, so if you'd like to join us for some Viewer Duels, make sure to be there tomorrow, 1 p.m. CST. And as well, join the Discord, and leave a follow or subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. It really does help out. But thank you guys all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. We're going to be seeing who we are rating, but make sure to copy paste those raid commands into their chat to give them lots and lots of love. And I wish this would work for me. Okay, it's not working. Let me show you this deck. You'll love it. All right. Show me after stream. Let's raid Slovakia. Let's. All right. Well, I don't know why it was letting me copy paste yours, but anyways, let's see who we are raiding really quickly. You know what? I think let's just raid this the snake, because I think a lot of you mentioned them, so I guess if it doesn't work. Obsidian, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Here's it again. I found it. I just want to raid the snake since they're new to the game anyways. Alright though, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. We're going to give Skier a raid. They are an adorable little snake VTuber. So make sure to go give them lots and lots of love. And I will see you all tomorrow for some Master Duel. Thank you all so much for being here. And as always, I love you all. And goodbye!